Oh, wow.
What do you think of that, B?
That was a song called One Man.
That was a headbanger.
That was good. I like that. Yeah, that was me and Steve. What, that was that 20 years ago?
It was a long time ago.
That was a long time ago. Cause hey, we sounded pretty good though. I get those squeals. I got those squeals good. Welcome everybody.
That's old.
Welcome to our live LVCopsTV live.
Let me
Chico's
see
here.
There's a cat.
Here's Kitty Cat. What's up, Ride-alongs? What's up,
Right
everybody?
alongs. Welcome.
Welcome.
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
Yeah. I need to get my camera zoned in here.
All right. I got a little echo from you, G.
We just got done filming. What are we filming? Lank. What an idiot.
I know what to do.
What an idiot.
How's that? Can you hear me, Steve?
We can.
Okay.
We can. I can hear you good. Also, we got Kelly Reed in the building.
Kelly.
The Glare sent over a bunch of people, so thanks, Glare, and all his glaringers.
Glares. Shooting stars is what they are.
Shooting stars.
You guys, can you guys mute one of your not mics, but speakers?
Okay, stand by. Whoa, wrong way. How's that?
We got some major echo.
Stand by.
It's not unusual for us to have technical difficulties.
Everything is muted.
You got two mics on?
I don't have anything on.
Well, let me mute you here.
Is that better?
Whoa. That's not good.
One of you guys needs to turn your phone down. Or put on the earbuds. Sorry, we didn't have time to prepare for this one because we were shooting another episode. I'm going on vacation again in a week, so we want to have stuff for everybody to watch while I'm not around. So, again, apologize for being late. We've got 454 people here, guys. I can't hear either one of you now. Hang on, let me...
Stand by.
Look at that.
Is that better?
Gonzo check. Gonzo check.
Yeah, that's good.
Double B. What's up?
The Glare is here as well.
Whoa, let's do it.
So we have, gosh, I don't know, a couple of 2-3 people already waiting to talk to you guys.
Okay.
I'm going to go off screen, try not to screw things up, and then put the link for other people to join us. So, Kathy, we all know Kathy. She sent us a great gift pack.
Yes.
I can't get to it now.
So actually, my wife's got to put an order in.
I got my candle right there.
Yeah. Yep.
So I'm gonna bring Kathy on. You ready? If you are, give me a wave.
Yeah.
She's waving. So guys, meet Kathy.
Kathy's supposed to wave, not us, you idiot.
You're an idiot.
Hi,
Kathy.
Kathy.
Here in my studio, just making some body wash. Just wanted to stop in and say hi.
Hey, let me say, my wife thoroughly enjoyed that stuff you sent us.
Awesome.
She actually took your cards that you sent us to her work, so you might be getting some more business from Las Vegas.
All right. Yeah, I'm not far. I'm just here in Cali.
Okay. Oh, let's go. Let's even better.
We're at in Cali. Where are you at?
Yeah, it's like in Clovis, Central Cal.
Okay.
So, yeah, it's like a 40-minute or a $40 flight usually.
Wow.
Vegas. Yeah.
So let me ask you this: what got you involved in the Karen Reed trial?
I've been watching true crime ever since OJ. So I started way back, and then kind of hit and miss with just like the mainstream media, like Datelines and stuff. And then I started watching on the YouTube channels. So it was just big news. You know, I followed just about a lot of lawyer shows, Lawyer You Know, and a bunch of different.
So you're familiar with Action Jackson because he did a lot of court cases, high profile court cases there in California, right?
Yeah, I've never seen him on anything, but I've heard his name before.
Yeah.
And Emily
Yeah.
Baker used to work in the same office as him, so she
Two
talks
smart
about
people.
him. Yeah,
Two brilliant people.
yeah.
So
I
do you
just
have
wanted
any
to say
questions
thank you
for us
for
that we can?
Yeah, I just wanted to say thank you for guys for jumping in and being like the other side of the coin, the law enforcement side.
Well, we kind of had to just because of how bad the police interaction with the whole case, the whole scenario. We kind of had to jump in because it's not right how they're
No,
doing things,
no.
So we had to put in our 2 pits in.
Yeah, I have been an ER nurse for 30, coming on 32 years now. So,
Okay.
I've had lots of interactions with police, and it's always been really favorable up until probably the last 4 or 5 years. Like the tides have really turned.
Yeah.
The just the perception of police, I think nowadays is not good.
Very different.
Well, it's never good when you call the police, right? It's never a
But
good interaction because it's always something bad is turned out, right?
Yeah,
So
but
we're always
even
caught
with
in that negative eye.
Yeah, even with like the perception of like the other nurses, it's like, we used to have such a good relationship and everything was very cordial. And now it's just like the cold shoulder. It's like, why? Nothing's changed on our end. Like, what's going on?
Well, let me say this, and this is my personal opinion. We are 2 old ex-cops, and we respected the nurse community, the doctor community, the teacher community. We respected them so much that we honored their opinions. So because we don't know if one day you guys are going to be working on us, right? But it's such a younger police community now that they don't know the respect aspect of things.
Yeah. I don't know.
So-
It doesn't. It's very disheartening, to see. It's like, I don't know, used to joke around and be able to, have banter and stuff. And now it's just like, oh, they're over there. And it's like,
times are changing.
yeah,
People are
why is it
changing.
like that? It doesn't make sense, but
People change. Times are changing. The whole country seems to kind of be changing.
I
Now
guess.
everybody gets so offended so easily. But you have to risk being offensive to even speak to somebody.
That's true.
So how else are we not supposed to communicate? How are we supposed to communicate if we can't talk? Because you say one little thing and they get offended, and everybody, that's the way I saw it going in police work. It was like, you couldn't say this, you can't say that. Like, you couldn't even call somebody homeless.
Yeah.
We couldn't even call them homeless. We had to call them unhoused. And we're like, why do we have to call them unhoused? Well, because they take offense to that. They don't give a shit what we call them. Trust me. But we have to call them unhoused. And then if you say it in public, well, he's not unhoused. You called him homeless. I'm offended for him. It's like, shut the fuck up.
Yeah. And
People are they're just too many people get offended so easily anymore.
Yeah.
When all of us were 70s kids, and nothing offended us. Nothing offends me now.
Yeah.
Get over it. Get thick skin, man.
Yeah. And we can't even say unhoused. Now we have to say in between residences.
What?
Right. You can't just say they're homeless. Like, seriously, that's where we're going. Everybody's offended by that.
Yeah.
Fuck out of here with that bullshit.
In between tunnels.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. It's stupid. In Vegas, it's a big thing. You can't call them homeless. Shut up.
Yeah. And then that SB bill in California, we have to make sure that they have a meal, have shoes, have weather appropriate clothing, and actually get them to the destination they want to be at.
Yeah.
Before we can let them leave the ER.
Wow.
Yeah.
Anything else? You got to buy them a house?
Yeah,
Buy
that'd
'em
be
steak,
nice if they
steak
could buy
lobster
us
dinner,
one.
new TV. I know.
Yeah, that's where all our raises are going, I guess.
Yeah, they're giving everybody else stuff except the Americans. It's ludicrous.
It's crazy.
But you make amazing stuff.
Oh, thank you.
I like it. My wife loves it. It's good
Awesome.
stuff. Thank you. Thank you very much.
I enjoy it. I'm making body wash right now.
Nice.
Oh my goodness.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, we will definitely be ordering from you in the future.
Yeah.
Awesome. All right. Well, thank you very much, guys, for what you do.
Put your link on the chat there.
Oh, I'll do that. I'll try to figure it out.
Yeah,
I'm not very tech.
Me neither. Steve will probably tell you how to do it.
Yeah, I can do it on the link.
Yeah, she sent him some stuff. Everybody who's watching, everybody who's listening, her stuff is amazing. Trust me.
Thank you, guys.
Pick some up now for the holidays for your gifts.
Yes, for sure.
All right, Kathy.
All right, thanks,
thank
guys.
you, Kathy.
Thank you, Kathy.
All right, bye.
See ya.
All right, we got some. Yeah, we have the best. This whole community. Speaking of the community, I got a text, and I think she might still be in the chat. Somebody named Kelly Reed.
Oh, nice.
Oh my goodness.
What's up, Kelly?
She sent me this, and can you see it? Please thank Brian and Gonzo for jumping on Nurse Kim's Pink Friday telethon. We just reached 25,000.
Let's go.
Nice. You're very welcome.
That's awesome.
Very well. And Nurse Kim.
I'll donate $50 if Brian wears a pink shirt.
It's almost 560,000 total. Somebody said they would donate if Brian took his shirt off.
Whoa. Let's go, B-Money.
Someday. Maybe. We'll see.
That wasn't me. All right. You guys know somebody named, well, let me throw her on screen. You might recognize her. She has really cool taste in sweaters. Hope you're ready, because here you go.
Whoa, there she is.
Hey. Hi, guys.
What's up?
How are you?
Yeah, we're good. We're good.
I like that picture behind you. That's awesome.
Isn't that awesome?
I remember that picture.
Are you Karen Reed?
Gonzo and I almost sat on that picture.
You almost got mugged.
Oh, no.
We were trying to figure out a way to take it from you quietly and slide it into our bag, but it wouldn't fit. So
No,
Yeah.
sorry. Sorry. That's all right.
How are you?
Gonzo didn't take my jacket home.
I almost did.
Wait till you see the pictures, everybody, of Gonzo in this
zebra jacket.
I was going to say animal skin jacket. That's funny.
The arms were a little bit tight for you.
Little bit.
Gonzo's got these big ass arms, man. Everything's tight on his arms.
So wasn't that great, Pink Friday?
Yes.
Pink
Very
Friday
successful.
was awesome.
Yep.
I'm glad we could do our part as well. Everything, all the proceeds that we made went to Karen as well. So
yeah.
Oh, it's great. It was great. Yeah. I thoroughly enjoyed meeting you guys. I can't say enough about you. Down to earth, just polite, nice guys you are.
You're one of the few people I was actually able to see eye to eye.
What are you saying?
Nothing. With that, we're vertically challenged to be politically correct.
I was going to give you a step stool.
Thank you.
I'm the fun size.
He is fun size. We're going to get him platform shoes.
Oh my God.
Make him
I
a
have
foot
to
taller.
I have
be like Gene Simmons walking around and kiss.
Bonnie, I'm going to pop off here in a second, but I wanted to thank you. The whole time we were out there, we got a ride with Kelly. We got a ride with Bonnie. We got a ride with Doug. I don't even know if I'm missing anybody, but we figured we were going to Uber. Mm-hmm. We got one Uber the whole time because people were just like, "Hey, let's go. Get in my car. You guys are going to you're going to go to Brian's? That's right by me. Let's go." Yeah. So thank you so much for your hospitality and kindness. We greatly appreciate it. Way better than getting some random Uber guy. And we had some sort of Eastern guy, and I spoke Spanish to him on accident. I started speaking Spanish.
Was that going from Brian's down to Providence?
To the airport.
Yeah.
Gonzo and I were in the back seat. We get in the car, and I guess the guy didn't think we were going to sit up, or somebody's going to sit up front. Steve had to get up front, and the guy had to clean out the car a little bit in the seat. Steve goes, Steve gets in, and he's like, thank you. And the guy goes, and he's Middle Eastern, right? So he's like, you American? And Steve goes, "Sí."
In my defense, I go to Mexico a lot, so it's just a habit.
So as soon as he said "sí," Gonzo and I were fucking cracking up, dying in the backseat laughing. We laughed the whole way to the airport.
All right, Bonnie, I'm gonna let you talk to the guys.
Yeah. And no, I basically just wanted to say hello, and I was just honored to meet you. And anytime you're back here, I will gladly be your Uber driver.
In the spring.
Yeah, we're gonna try to come back spring or summer, early summer, or is that? I guess that would be spring.
Well,
so yeah, we're definitely planning another trip.
Yeah, if this, God forbid, this trial goes to a second trial, which we're crossing our fingers it doesn't, but it looks like it's heading in that direction.
Yeah.
You know, hopefully Brennan won't do another, 10-week like lally bag.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know who they're gonna call. I really don't.
Well, they'd be smart to call back Paul and Proctor and, Bukaki.
Yep.
Yeah.
And just let their true colors be seen.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, that's what I would do if I was Alan. Bring everybody back and let them go against their own testimony that they've already discussed.
Absolutely. Because
you know what? It doesn't change.
Truth,
so.
The truth never changes.
Yeah.
But a lie always does.
They'll say it's an oversight. Oh, it's just an oversight.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right? There it is.
There you guys are.
There we are. Yeah.
Well, I won't take up your time. I just wanted to say hi, and it was a pleasure to meet you. And anytime you're back.
Yeah, for sure.
You got it. Thank you.
I'm around. All
right.
Give me a call. I'll, get you from the airport, whatever.
Hey, I might be taller than you guys.
Oh, I don't know. Oh, you are. Maybe about an inch.
Yeah, half inch an inch. Yeah. I'll take it.
Well, you had cowboy boots on, which by the way, they were badass.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Mm-hmm.
And so you had a little bit height on me.
Yeah, you had an extra inch. Yeah. That's okay.
That's okay. We still love you.
That's right.
All right, guys.
There it is. All right, Bonnie.
Oh, there it is. Look at that.
Oh, boy.
That was about the funniest thing. Well, the other picture is even better. Steve, where's the other picture of him just sporting that side view?
He just flexing it. Yeah. He'll find it.
Pretty funny.
Somebody probably got a screenshot of that. It's going to be on the intro forever.
Yep. That's okay.
Anyhow, all right. You guys go. Have a great show. I can't wait to listen and dissect it all.
All right. Take care. Peace.
Free care and read.
Free care and read. Exactly.
Bye, guys.
Bye. Are you guys having fun so far?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The chat was blowing up. I saw, of course, we saw Head Kelly in there. The Glare was in there.
Anybody got any questions? Anybody want to jump on video? I told Tina King.
It's fine. We've got a couple.
What?
She's there. We got somebody back in the back dancing. You guys will recognize this person too. I would ask her to wave, but I think she's ready. So here we go. If you could turn your camera.
Turn my camera.
If you could, it would be a little better. No, just
I don't know. I'm new at this.
That's all right.
Welcome to the party. We're new.
Hi guys. Oh my God, I'm so nervous.
Why?
Don't be. We're just
I feel like I'm talking to celebrities.
No, we are anything but celebrities. Trust me.
Oh gosh, I can't figure this camera out.
I know.
Weird.
See,
oh my gosh.
I'm pointing half the time.
Holy crap. I'm sorry. I'm ruining everything.
Move your body. Other way.
Oh, there we go.
There you go.
This is why I don't play video games.
I love it.
I was too nervous to do it. And then my husband, he was like, you should do it. And I was like, okay. I just want to get on here and say hi to you guys from Tennessee. And I'm so, I love your channel. I love everything about you all. And it's just so nice to, when you find separate channels randomly and then they all come together like it was written in the stars.
Yeah.
And just, I mean, I feel like ever since, the painting that everybody kind of got the feeling like everybody's against each other. And I just feel like, everybody seemed a little weird. I don't know. Maybe that's just server talk. But just being on YouTube and making friends with people in the chat and with, creators, and it just, I don't know, it just feels good. It feels good and it feels kind of bad to feel like it feels good because Karen's going through this.
Right. Right.
But I am still very thankful to see that my faith in people is not totally wrong. And in fact, it's more right than I thought it was.
Correct. Well, let me say this. Karen is going through this alone, but she's not. She's got thousands and thousands of people on her side. And I want to say, I'm proud of you for coming on and saying hi to us, because that takes courage. And courage is something that people don't have these days.
I'm shaking.
Don't be shaking, because when you go out of your comfort zone, that's when you grow. That's when you learn. Right? So don't be afraid to do something you don't want to do just because you're scared. Don't be scared. Everybody's scared. But if you have the courage to move forward, like Karen is having the courage to move forward and battle on, that's what we all need to do.
Yeah.
So good to
but you all, I mean, you guys are just so great. You always respond and are just honest, and like I wrote stuff and you didn't really, not that you said anything rude. I'm not saying anything like that, but and I'm like, okay, yeah, I see where it's coming from. It's not like, you know what I'm trying to say. I mean, you're just real. You're just real. And I'm just nervous. So, I knew I'd be a big cheese ball because I'm always a cheese ball.
Hey, you know what? I would tell this to everybody just like I would tell it to you. There's no reason to be nervous talking to us. Gonzo and I are the chillest guys in the world, and we're very real. I would not lie to you guys. We wouldn't make stuff up.
And I truly believe that.
We wouldn't. Like I've said before, I don't even consider myself a YouTuber, period. I am a cop. I'm a retired cop. We do YouTube on the side, but I don't consider myself like a YouTuber because I'm a retired cop. So I will never feel like a celebrity, and I will never feel like a YouTuber. I'm a retired.
I know that's what makes it even. But I still, I just respect you. And
I like meeting everybody and seeing everybody because we're people.
Yeah, and then like you can see like now when it's not just like that little tiny picture Kenny. It's like, oh, okay. I know.
It's nice to meet people from all over the country too.
Yeah.
So I'm glad you enjoy our show. We're humbled and honored that you like our show. We will always be honest and tell it how we see it.
Yep.
And sometimes people don't like that. And sometimes I can be a little intense. I get it. And sometimes I do say, I don't want to say wrong stuff or bad stuff or whatever, but that's just me. And I'm not going to change who I am for anything. And this is our channel.
Well, you talk like I do, and like everybody that I'm friend. I mean, like you're just like the people that are my friends here in Tennessee, like my coworkers, you know.
Right.
And I'm a server, and I've been at my same job for 17 years, and like almost all of us there have been there for over 10 years.
Right.
And so so it's easy for me to feel family towards people that aren't my family. You know what I mean?
Right. We're all blue collar workers. We're all just working our butts off to stay ahead. Right. That's all you can do in this world, right? You work with what you got, right? That's all you can do. And that's what we're doing. We retired and said, you know what, we can still affect people and still make a difference in this world without going house to house. Now we come to your house and everybody's house through the internet. So even though I hate technology, it is nice because now we can be in thousands of houses at the same time and still affect and help people, help cops. We can still do what we want to do.
Cross that bridge.
Yeah, without having to be a cop anymore because I couldn't be a cop in today's world. I'm too angry. I don't have time for all this bullshit that these people throw out with their pronouns and whatever. I don't have time for it.
I'm on board with that.
You know what I mean?
And like you said, people are way too sensitive. Their feelings.
Way too sensitive. So no, I couldn't do it nowadays either.
Yeah.
That's why we retired. You know?
But thank you so much for letting me come on here.
Yeah. It was nice meeting you.
It is so nice meeting you too, and I will see you daily in the chats.
All right. And Lank will drop eventually. We just did Lank today, and you're gonna have to watch that.
Oh yeah, I can't wait for that.
So that's a shit show.
The whole thing's a shit show.
I know, but he's a real special kind of idiot.
I feel like they grow him by the bountiful harvest there.
I know.
There's something wrong with that water.
Exactly.
Oh Lord.
That's why we only went for 2 nights.
Yeah.
We could start feeling the change happening to us. Like,
absolutely.
Start feeling like you want to do fucking shit. Like, oh, get out of here, man.
Start twitching a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you get that.
All right. Well, thank you so much, guys. I love y'all. Have a great day. And I'll let somebody else come up.
All right.
Thanks for coming on.
All right.
Thanks for coming on. And if you just sign out of here and go back on over to YouTube to watch the rest.
Do I just hit the leave?
Yeah. Bye.
You sound like you.
I know.
What?
I'm an idiot when it comes to this stuff.
I think my mouse just died. Oh, there we go.
Nobody be nervous calling us. Trust me. We're just two normal dudes. We're nothing special. Trust me.
Yeah, exactly.
Nothing special at all.
I think Kathy is still in here. Do you need me to bring you back, Kathy, or you just hanging out? We've got Rock in here. Hang on a second, Rock. I want to say something real quick, if I can remember what it is. Oh yeah, I think we got a super fan.
Holy moly! What does that mean?
What does that mean? Yeah, it's a super fan.
Viewers of the Glare will know. I don't know if it's super fan or super chat, whatever. Anyway, we got a bunch of new members.
Oh, let's go.
Shauna Masterson's a YouTube member. Thank you.
Thank you,
Shauna. Thank you.
Oh, I've seen her comments before.
Yeah.
Angel from Australia has gifted 5 memberships.
Thank you.
And I don't know if the person who left the comment is here, but they're getting on you, B, because you say, "Welcome ride-alongs, welcome America."
Oh,
we got Australia, Canada, UK. So
my bad. Excuse me for my ignorance.
I was going to correct him, but I didn't want to get it backhand, so I didn't say nothing.
I'm still in old school mode, kind of where back when we had 10 fans and it was just America.
It was just Nevada.
It was just, I don't even think about it. I don't know who.
It was just people.
It was a family.
It was a family. So I will include you as well in the future. I promise.
Yeah. Yep.
And Angel, I think, gifted another 5 memberships. She's got 2 different entries in here. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Sarah in Shock and Horror gifted 20 memberships. 20 memberships.
20. Holy
yes.
Jeez. Thank you, Sarah.
Thank you so much.
We are in shock and horror.
Shock and horror.
Shock and horror.
Tina
Dark
King.
Willow. There she is.
Just have her on screen. She gifted 5. Thank you.
Thank you, Dark
Sneaky
Willow.
one. She's a sneaky one.
Thank you, Dark Willow.
Bless in Texas donated $2. Thank you so much.
All right. Thank you.
Nothing small objectives, that's for sure.
No.
And
they got good food too.
I like to bring up that we do have the Cop Daddy merch now.
Oh yeah.
Yes. There was someone was trying to do some sort of scam with our logo, but that is live, and we decided we were on Brian LTL show, and he is so dang generous. When we were on his show, he donated $500 to the defense fund for Karen, and after that, we decided to convert all of the proceeds from our shop is going to go to that too. So I think we're up to already like $250-$260. Yesterday was huge with the Black Friday sale. There'll be another 25% off and free shipping December 2nd through 8th, I believe. So you'll see it when you go to our shop. It'll be a thing on top.
I'm going to create a new shirt. Gonzo, fun size.
That would actually be a pretty cool shirt.
All right. Gonzo, fun size? Yeah.
Gonzo, fun size.
Lala's back with a $10 super chat.
Let's go. Thank you.
Thank you, Lala.
She says, "Hi guys, is there something you learned by coming to Mass that you didn't know before the trip?"
People are nice.
Yeah.
That's what I learned. Vegas, they won't even look at you, right? They're looking at the concrete, looking at the floor, looking at their phones. But people that actually made eye contact with us, maybe because we're outsiders, I don't know.
Maybe.
But everybody's super friendly. I just felt comfortable there. I did, So that's what I learned. What did you learn? You can't copy me. You got to get something different. You can't copy me. You can't. I learned.
The O'Keefes have a beautiful house.
Yeah.
That at 34 Fairview, that everyone says was smaller than they expected. For Gonzo and I, it was a decent size. Yeah, it was big because in Vegas, our front yards are the size of this table.
Yeah.
So I thought it was a decent sized yard. And it was very surreal being there and standing there right where Officer O'Keefe was. So I learned that it was just amazing, and it was humbling, and it was a trip that needed to be taken.
Yes.
That's what I learned. I'm glad we really pulled together and did it. So it was awesome.
Yeah, it felt like, not ever being in any of those places, it felt kind of like a movie,
it doesn't touch you as much. When you get there, you feel it, and you're like, wow,
Yeah, it seemed like fiction, but now, I mean, we knew it wasn't. Obviously, it's real. But being
kind of like a full circle.
Being there exactly where these things happen and meeting some of the people, it was crazy. So
yeah, and being recognized the first time at the waterfall, it couldn't have been more perfect. It couldn't have been more scripted, right? I mean, we're at the iconic waterfall, and first place somebody ever recognizes us, which was cool because Kelly did say, "Hey, there she is." It was Cheryl, right?
Cheryl.
Yep.
Cheryl. She was eating. Her father's in the back there. She was eating with her dad, and she kept looking at Gonzo and I, and then she walks over and recognizes us, and that was cool. And Kelly did say, as soon as you go to Canton, you're going to get recognized. And I was like, again, because I don't feel like I don't consider myself a YouTuber or whatever. So we were like, whatever. And sure enough, as soon as we went in there, we got recognized. So that was cool.
Yeah. You know what's different? I said this too before, is that you and I have been to a lot of calls from the beginning to the end.
Yeah.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It's just another call. But this, from us being on the outside now, not law enforcement, it was more of a surreal situation, right?
Yeah.
We did all these videos and we're like, how is this even possible? And we actually visited those spots. You got a little bit of closure, right? As far as, the investigation aspect of, you're looking at it and you're seeing the house, you're seeing this. It hit differently. Yeah. It hit differently. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, you feel it.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna go through a couple more super chats. There's a lot. Thank you guys so much. But we've got Rock waiting, so let me hit a couple of these and not get them out of the way. Not trying to rush them out of the way. We really appreciate it. We want to make sure that we get you guys on screen. So Christian Turner sent us $4.99.
Thank you.
Oh, and with no question, but then turned around and sent us another $4.99. Thank you so much. With the questions, what are your thoughts on the recent officer involved shooting? And I think that's the one we just dropped the video on.
The Vegas one?
Yeah, we did.
It's I think the thumbnail's like purple. It says, "Did Vegas officers
make an error or shoot somebody?
Shoot the wrong guy or something?"
Yeah. Yeah.
You can watch that if you'd like. We go into very big detail. I mean, I actually go step by step of what they should have done or could have done versus what they did do. What do we think about it? Well, it's still under investigation. We don't know everything. It's not looking good though.
No.
I don't like what I see. Just to be honest, and it's Metro. It's our hometown. But again, I'm not gonna lie. I tell it like it is. It doesn't look good, not at all.
I didn't like it either.
Doesn't look good at all. Period. So we'll see in the next coming weeks what they want to do, but it's not good. It's not good. It's not good.
$5 from Street Squirrel. Met you guys at the fundraiser. Can't wait to see you guys in February when me and girlfriend go out there.
Yeah, for sure.
Nice. Thank you, Street Squirrel.
Street Squirrel, if you have a photo with any of us, well, you can't send it here. Put it on Facebook. We got a Facebook. Put it on the Facebook, and we'll share it.
Oh yeah, that's right. We
Yeah,
do
for
Facebook.
sure.
Thank you for a
Steve will
super
share it.
chat.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Marie,
Thank you.
Marie sent a super sticker,
Super
$5.
A super sticker. I
And
love
I'll do
super
one more
stickers.
before I go to you, Rock. So thank you, Marie. So I
Miss
saw
Park
when
is in
we
the
were
house.
on
Let's go.
Miss Park
when
is
we
in the
were, I
house.
think last night, she volunteers to be the head of the fan club. I think, sorry, words are hard right now. She said, "So great to meet you at the fundraiser. Thank you all. Thanks for all you guys
Super
do.
nice.
Love hearing
Everybody was super nice. She was super nice too, man.
She loves hearing your perspective on these 2,000K a year Keystone Cops. Love your faces. And same, if you've got a photo with us, and I've got photos, but to be honest, I couldn't keep track of who everybody was. So, but I'm going to go through, I'm going to put a bunch on the screen at the end. Thank you for the super chat, guys.
Yep.
Yeah, thank you.
Yep. Thank you. Thank you. Wow.
All right. So now we're going to go to Rock. Rock has been waiting a long time.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's get Rock.
So let me
Rocky
get this off
Balboa.
screen.
So it's Rock or Balboa, or is it The Rock?
It is just Rock.
Let's go, Rock. What do you
And I
got?
get,
What do you
I get
got,
that all
Rock?
the time.
Let's
I get
go,
that all
Rock.
the time. There's a story behind that. That's not my real name. My real name is Scott.
Listen,
But,
listen, Rock. Let me say this, Rock. Your background is messing me up, dude. What's going on back there, dude?
A couple mirrors.
Got some crooked mirrors,
Macaronis.
huh?
You've been doing some of the mushrooms they're giving out in Nevada?
Atta boys.
Just a little bit. A little bit.
And you're not sharing. That's terrible.
Well, Gonzo and I share.
Yeah.
How are you, sir?
So I'm doing good. And you guys are anything but normal to do what you're doing and come to Massachusetts. Hats off to you guys, man. Hats off. And I meant that in jest, not that's for people like you to come there and do what you're doing. There's a place in heaven for you guys.
I hope so.
Well, we hope so.
Yeah, I've been following this since the indictment, and I wasn't really into. I'm into law and things like that, but not. I am so vested in this that when something bad happens, I feel my heart hurts like it's my family.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
And then
exactly.
I have to tell myself, you're going to be, no matter what happens, Rock, you're going to be okay.
Right.
And I don't mean that to be mean, but yeah, every time something goes down with that Commonwealth, is like, are you serious? And Brendan's not me either. So,
what do you think of the officer's investigation in this?
Well, I was gonna touch on that, and and in all due respect to everyone, I'm tired of hearing investigation when there wasn't one.
Right.
Yeah.
There was no investigation.
And I get people are saying that, I get it, but they're here botched investigation, and there wasn't even a botched investigation. There just wasn't one. It was like, you know exactly what happened. It was all obviously fraudulently planned out as they went, on the fly. And that's why it's so messed up.
Yeah. I think the opportunity presented itself, and they took that opportunity and exploited it to the biggest way possible.
Yeah.
And they got rid of one, and they were going to get rid of another. That's what it looks like to us.
Yeah. Why they wanted him dead.
That's going to be, I don't know if we'll ever honestly know the question.
It's kind of silly. I don't get that. What he did. So
I think it might have been an accident. I think, there's a couple of theories, right, Rob?
Well, I think he could have been saved, though.
But did they want him saved?
No.
That's the thing. You're right.
No.
They left him out in the snow. So they they didn't want him safe. So clearly something happened between Officer O'Keefe and in that Albert House, right? So
that's what I know.
Something happened inside that house.
But
right. So, I think they used the opportunity to exploit and do a big cleanup. And part of that cleanup was the, unalive or get rid of Officer O'Keefe, and then clean up Karen, the girlfriend, put it on her. Like Gonzo said it, like probably in a video. What if this was 20, 30 years ago and social media didn't exist and we knew nobody knew anything about this? Cops could get away with a lot, right?
Well,
and Karen would be off to jail right now.
It probably did happen.
And it probably did, correct. And I don't like that. I don't like to think like that because, again, Gonzo and I were honest cops. I'd rather let a guilty man go free than put an innocent man behind bars.
Yeah.
Because if you're innocent, you don't deserve that. I'd rather let the guilty guy go and then I'll get him another day. You know what I mean? Versus have somebody innocent sitting in there for 20, 30 years. That's not acceptable to me.
Certainly.
So.
And I think they could have probably came up with some better ways to do this than her too.
Yeah, but
they were scrambling.
Yeah, it was the perfect storm for them. Remember, the opportunity presented itself, and the only really opportunity was, we can say Karen did this, right? And that's why I think Jen McCabe was so fast in everybody's ear as soon as the first arriving units got there. Jen was saying what she was planting the seed, right, for everybody. Yeah, that's why she was more vocal than anybody else. I mean, who was it? Sarah from Mulaney, one of the cops, said that they talked to her for 9 minutes. No offense. What the fuck do you got to talk about for 9 minutes at the scene where there's a dead guy laying there on the lawn? What are you talking to this girl for 9 minutes? I would have said, did you see anything? Well, no. Thank you. Have a nice day. You know what I mean? Get sequestered off. Go with this officer. I'm not going to sit and talk to you for 9 minutes. That's a long time. Yeah, 9 minutes to have a conversation with somebody.
I think that Kelleher should be in this next trial too. From across the street, because that's where it started.
Yeah.
And it's just so bad.
Yeah.
I know.
Bad.
I know. Rock, where are you at? What part of
Chicago?
Part of the country? Chicago?
Yeah.
Have you watched any of our other videos?
I watch your videos all the time. I watch you all the time.
I think there's a couple good ones in Chicago, and then there was a couple real bad ones in Chicago. But we know all Chicago is not bad, obviously. But
no,
we had some good videos on those.
If I dropped you in the middle of my street where I live, you wouldn't even think you were in Chicago.
Really?
But I am in Chicago proper.
Okay, cool. Well, Rock, it was nice meeting you, sir.
It was nice meeting you too. You guys keep it up. Like I said, hats off to you and good work. And you are totally helping.
Keep spreading the word, Rock.
Keep spreading the word. Keep watching and do what you can do to help the movement.
Correct. Have a good day. Hope you had Thanksgiving.
There are good cops out there, sir. There are good cops out there. Remember that.
I know.
Good.
I know.
Okay. All right. Thank you, sir.
Buddy.
All right.
Fix those mirrors.
I like him like that. That's cool.
Take it easy on the shrooms, Gonzo.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
He's microdosing.
Easy.
Yeah.
Easy.
Yep. Gotcha.
Right.
Gotcha.
All right.
All right, man.
Bye, Rock.
See you, Rock.
Can you imagine him as a grandfather, dude? He'd be one cool grandpa, right?
Yeah, that'd be awesome. Yeah.
Hey, you got some shoes for your grandpa? Yeah, here you go.
You got some shoes for the Rock?
We had Debbie. Debbie was with us, but she disappeared. But I do see Nurse Kim is here in the chat.
Bring her up. Bring her up.
I want to bring her on. I actually sent her the link in Twitter, but she ignores me. She took my cake, my chocolate cake. She took it.
Hey, let me ask you guys something real quick. Did you guys put up your Christmas tree lights yet?
No.
Right.
No.
So let me tell you this. The panic of my life is putting up those Christmas trees, right? The Christmas tree, the ones that have the lights in them, right? My panic is half the tree's not going to light up. Stir shit, I plug it in this morning, half the tree didn't light up. If you have the patience to go through and change out those plugs one by one until you find that damn bulb, dude, you have the patience of a saint, and there's nothing in the world that you can't overcome, dude. Did you? I did. I did. Had to. It was my mission to find that burned out bulb, and I did it.
You got time? Who's got time for that shit? No. I hand the big ball just like in Christmas Vacation. Here, fix this.
I pulled my whole hair out,
my
dude.
son.
And mine.
Yeah, see, Steve-O?
I see Estee's in the chat. I've seen her on screen before.
Yeah.
We got the Scott McGinnis. We got lots
Anybody
of people.
got any questions?
Hey,
come on, somebody's got to want to come on video.
I saw a comment of a lady that said, "I'm 4'10". I'm fun size too, Gonzo. Let's do it. I'm telling you, we're all fun size.
You can see the chat.
Gonzo therapy, exactly.
All right, I'm gonna go through some super chats since people don't want to hang with us. M. Fetters is a new member. Welcome.
Oh, change the fuse.
Thank you, M. Fetters.
Damn, I could have done that.
See, that's why you just buy new ones.
We got a super chat, $4.99 from Mag in Florida. Free Karen Reed.
Free Karen Reed. Thank you so much. Absolutely.
She says, "Sorry to share this. I live in Palm Beach on 11/26. 3 motorcycle deputies were hit.
Yes, I saw that.
On the
that
third
was
for all
horrible.
3.
Yeah.
Jeez, what happened?
In fact, I was going to do a video on that. Just kind of cover it to see what the circumstances. Maybe we should do a video on it, dude. Yeah, dude. They're fucking on the side. One of the officers was having bike problems, and the other officer pulled over to help him, and got rear-ended or something to that effect.
Jeez.
One survived for a little bit in the hospital, but then he succumbed to his injuries.
That sucks.
Yeah.
Sorry to hear that.
Yeah, that's terrible. We got a new member, Bowl Cut Lineup. Thanks for joining the family.
Bowl Cut Lineup. Thank you.
That was my haircut when I was a kid, dude.
Bowl cut. I think we all had that in the 70s.
I'm telling you. One time I went to the barber and I had longer hair when I had hair, and I had my what do you call bangs?
Yeah,
they were a little long. And I go, "Hey, dude, can you trim my bangs to my eyebrows?" He goes, "Yeah, sure." What I did is went like this, right? And then when he got done, my bangs were up here.
I've seen pictures of Gonzo with hair. It's kind of weird.
Yeah, we need those.
Kind of weird seeing him with hair. But I saw the picture of you in your driver's license. He had a perfect bowl cut. He had blonde hair.
Yeah.
He had dirty blonde hair.
Yeah.
You look like Jeff Spicoli.
Yes, sir. From Idaho.
Kathy O'Grady sent $19.99 super chat.
Holy moly,
and we met Kathy, didn't we? Wasn't she at the hotel?
Man, we met like 200 people.
I'm so bad with names.
Thank you for the super chat, Kathy. Kyoka, $10 super chat. Thank you.
They died.
Hey from New Mexico. I hope your days are going well, sirs.
Yeah, New Mexico. I tell you what, New Mexico had that shooting a while back. Remember the officer shot that girl in the parking lot as she was pulling away? He got pinched. Yeah, he got pinched. Yeah.
Some dude named Brian LTL is in the chat too.
Let's do Brian.
Brian, come on if you can. I know you might be busy.
Yeah, jump it in.
But he sent us a super chat. I'm gonna get to that in a second. We got $10 from Lacey Jane. Thank you. Lacey. And as you guys know, this is Lacey Jane from the X.
Oh,
X show. I always forget X Spaces. That's it.
We're doing something with her, right?
Yeah. Hey, y'all. Can't wait to meet you in person next month. Keep up the great work. Lacey Jane from X. So we are going to be with Lacey Jane, at least those guys are, on the 4th of December, I believe.
Holy shit.
Looking forward to it. Hey, put that on your calendar, guys. You committed. What? I can't hear Brian. Hang on a second. Say that again?
It's a Saturday. It's a Saturday.
Yeah, December 4th.
Yeah.
Holy moly.
What?
You got something going on?
You're not going to be here.
We'll talk off camera.
Oh, boy.
All right, Lacey Jane, we might have to get another short Mexican to fill in for Gonzo.
Yeah.
I'll go like this.
If I do it, I might be divorced.
Oh.
Well, that means he's going to be away. We'll get with you, Lacey.
We'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out.
I wasn't repping. I hope Brian's still here because Brian is the reason.
Yeah, he gave us those shirts and hats. Yeah.
Shirts. He gave you a shirt?
No. I'm confused.
Yes.
I'll wear my Sam Crow hat.
All right, Blessed Texas has been a member for 1 month.
Long live Texas.
Did y'all ever experience any corruption in LV?
I don't remember any corruption this big, right? We had the PTA stuff where a guy was taking money from the PTA association, but that was individual. Everything we have is individual.
It's never big like this, right? We've had officers, single officers do dumb stuff, get caught, get fired. That has happened a lot. Yeah, we've had a lot of dumb officers.
And the reason that it doesn't get so big is because you got officers are always moving out of that department to a new department. So you always have a new flux of officers, and it'd be too hard to maintain something like that.
Something like this, we've said it a million times. It would be way too hard in Vegas to cover up something in the Karen Reed area. It wouldn't happen. You can't. There's too many cops. There's too many people. You got probably 100 to 200 people showing up to a scene like that. Just not going to happen.
Yeah. And they have integrity.
So thank you for your question, sir.
We got a similar experience has gifted 5 memberships.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Similar experience to what?
Similar.
Oh.
Experience. I don't know.
I got it.
Yeah.
So Emma, Evolve Recovery is a new member. Thank you for joining.
Thank you,
Emma. Welcome.
Lillian has been a member for 2 months, and she says hi from Sweden.
Thank you, Lillian.
Which is outside of America, Brian.
What's the weather there in Sweden right now?
Sweden?
Yeah.
Sweden.
What's the weather in Sweden?
I call it Sweden.
Sweden low.
Y'all from Sweden?
No, probably from low.
Where?
Sweden low.
Sweden. Thank you for being a member. 2 months. That's like OG, right? We've had members for what, 2 months now? 3?
Yeah,
2, 3?
Almost 3.
Yeah.
Janice Donovan, $10 super chat.
Thank you, Janice.
Thank you for your love and support to Karen Reed.
Mm-hmm.
It just blows my mind, B, that we're involved in something like this.
Yeah.
Worldwide.
No, it feels good. It feels good to be able to help,
We help people all the time, but this is a different kind of help.
I know.
Right?
Yeah.
We usually help people put in jail.
Well, it's true.
Right?
It's true. It's still help.
This is, brings me, when you would say, I would never say that I was a cop. I would always say I was a garbage collector.
Yeah, garbage man.
Which basically what we did, dude. We collected garbage and cleaned it.
We did.
All right.
Being a cop sometimes is like being a trash man.
Yeah.
You're taking out the trash. It's dirty business. Nobody wants to see you take it out. They just want it gone. Right? They just want it out. And that's where it gets hairy. That's where it gets dirty because they don't want to see it. And then when they see it, they go, oh, you were too rough. You wanted this dude out of your restaurant or not?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And he says, no, F you. How do you think we're going to get him out of your restaurant?
Ask, tell, make.
Ask, tell, and then we're going to drag him out. And then when we're dragging him out, people are like, oh, that's so violent. Well, then you take him out of the restaurant. Or I'll leave and you can let him ruin your entire meal and ruin this entire restaurant. Don't matter to me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Sometimes taking out the trash is dirty and violent business. And people now with everybody's cell phones, everybody can see it. It's always been that way. It's just now everybody with the phone films everything and say, oh, these cops are too harsh. Then you do it, sir. You do it.
All right, Debbie just joined us. She came back, so I'm going to get to her real quick.
Okay.
But Brian, Jason Smith wants to see.
I recognize that the deadhead. I think I've actually commented on his. I like that deadhead. What do they call it? Symbol
Logo.
What's it called again? The thing on the side.
The meme? No.
What's it called? The picture.
The picture we're talking about, the logo. Anyway, Debbie's here. We got a bunch of super chats. I'll get back to those.
Maybe I'll shred sometime.
We need to throw a jam. LVCopsTV jam. We got to teach Gonzo how to sing or play bass.
I'll do a cowbell.
All right, Debbie, you ready? Give me a wave.
Debbie.
All right, Debbie is ready, so we will bring her on.
All right, let's do it.
Hey.
Debbie.
Debbie.
How are you?
Good to see you.
Good to see you. I've been waiting to see if any mass people would hop on, but no one has yet. Am I the first mass
You're the
person
first
to hop on here?
I think so. I think
Yeah.
so.
How'd you like Fall River?
It was awesome.
Yes.
It
Yeah.
was
It's
awesome.
a good town. Good town.
Yeah. It
Um,
was. Go ahead.
I appreciate you guys so much. What I love is watching you guys analyze the people on trial. It's just, I enjoy it. I enjoy it a lot.
Well, you know, it's not hard when you're telling the truth, but when you're trying
Yep.
to hold a lie up, you
Yep.
can just see them fall apart.
Listen, I work for the state of Massachusetts in a different capacity. I know that there are good cops out there.
Yeah.
I know a lot of police officers who are free camera read because they can see what's going on. I've been on trial and testified in many occasions of the 24 years of working for the state. And I got to tell you, I am outraged what my taxes are going to.
Exactly.
I'm outraged for the first trial. I'm outraged for the second trial. I'm outraged that there's someone being, for rubber duckies, for Turtle Boy and his witness intimidation. And it baffles me. And someone I think said, what's in the water up there? There's nothing in the water up here. It's just corruption right now. And I hate to say that because I know a lot of Mass State Police too. And there's a lot of good ones, but this is mind blowing.
It's
mind blowing
big.
that it's happening here.
Yeah, it's too big to cover up.
Yeah.
It really is. And especially when a lot of these guys are involved in the Sandra
Birchmore.
The Birchmore incident. So
it goes way deep. It really does. And you have people saying how could there be so many people in a house, like 11, 12, 13, 14 people, cover up and keeping their mouths quiet? How could so many people do a fundraiser without any of us knowing? You know what I mean? It happens. It happens in the field I'm in. It happens in the field you're in.
Yep.
There's a will, there's a way.
Yep.
Yeah. But I just wanted to say, love you guys and free Karen Reed. And let's keep this all going.
Thank you so much for popping in. We appreciate it.
Thank you so much. It was an honor to meet you.
Masshole right here. I'm like, where are the Massachusetts people? So I hopped on.
I don't know why people are scared to call in. You don't have to be nervous.
I was. I hopped on. I hopped off. I hopped on. I'm like, all right, I'm doing it. I'm going to do this.
We're just normal. We're normal people. Trust me.
You are normal people. Yeah, you are great people too.
Not me. I'm weird.
He's weird, but Gonzo and I are normal. Nothing special
all right,
about
bye,
us.
guys.
Bye. Thank you.
All right, and Mrs. Park's in the house. So she just emailed us, and I do remember meeting her. As a matter of fact, the next picture
Isn't that I was gonna Mama something?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there she is.
There she is. Yep.
Eye, baby. Eye, baby. Let's go.
You get excited about that.
I do. Well, look at you and Steve.
Well, yeah, that's true. It is nice being taller.
Yeah. Don't rub it in, buddy.
Sorry.
Like I always said, buddy. And I'll probably get in trouble.
Where to go? Oh man, I'm gonna
5'5" laying down.
That's true. That is true.
Well, shoot. Well, we saw Brian. I don't know if Brian's still here. He might have gone. Trying to get that other picture that she sent me,
Dude,
but
what a cool studio it is.
Hey, what about
doesn't want to come up.
Whoa. Tara Boston. Did you see that, Steve?
Yeah, let me get to a couple of those. We got some really cool people joining us. All right, I gotta.
Tara should call in with a donation like that. She should call in.
Call in.
Yeah. Yeah, come on. There's no one waiting. So
Nurse Kim?
Either you guys don't like us or you're nervous.
Don't be nervous. Come on. Video in. Say hi. We're not gonna bite.
We had an egg McMuffin this morning.
We did. We had egg McMuffins. And then I had a rifle, a black rifle coffee.
That's my daughter right there.
That's your daughter?
Hey, Steve.
Oh, yeah, she's in. Yes. What the fuck is that?
Send a message back to that Japanese girl.
Japanese. Daughter. That's his daughter. She's in Japan.
She needs to come on. We need Gonzo family. Come on. Mrs. Parks in the house, who we just showed, sent us a $2 super chat, and obviously we got the photo. She sent a bunch of cool photos.
Nice.
By the way, my daughter Kendall, she made these graphics behind us.
Correct. Everything you see graphic wise, that's from his daughter Kendall. Yep.
The Cop Daddy logo.
The Cop Daddies.
Kendall Gonzalez.
Including the Cop Daddies logo.
Yeah, including that. I still need to pay her, by the way.
She don't get paid. She's family.
You don't know my daughter. She'll do nothing for free, son.
Neither do my kids.
Mama Bearcat sent $5 super chat.
Thank you, Mama Bear.
Would Karen's Lexus info system show impact to the rear tail light at the time it was in the Sally port?
Listen, I'm not no car engineer guy, but the only thing it would impact, it would record, is if the airbag's deployed.
Yeah.
Right? It's not gonna detect
a fender bender or a little crack in the.
No, it's not gonna detect that, because what happens if you run into a bush? Right? It's not gonna do that.
I don't think. I mean, I'm not a tech guy either, so they could. I mean, now the cars with the new technology.
Either Trooper Paul, but he got up there.
Yeah, he did get up there. He killed it too. Trooper Paul. Woo! You the man, sir. Damn, if everybody could be as smart as you, woo, this world would be a different place, sir.
Elon Musk is move over.
Elon Musk, move over, bro. Trooper Paul's coming through.
Poor guy.
All right, we got a bunch of people just popped on, so don't go anywhere, guys. Actually, 4 people just popped on, so let me get this is Allergic to Stupid is a new member. Thank you for joining. You must be breaking out in rashes all over the place.
I love that handle. That's what I'm going to call them, handles. That's all. Your handle, your call sign, Allergic to Stupid. I like that. I like that call sign.
Here's a big one. Oh. Mr. Brian from LTL Media. Great meeting you guys. Such an awesome time having you 3 in the studio. Keep up the great work. Free Karen Reed and justice for John O'Keefe.
Wow.
$100.
Wow.
This is the most generous friggin' guy. He's an inspiration and just all around good dude.
Thank you, B.
We'll definitely will be working with him again.
He's the guy that you definitely would call at 3 a.m. and he would answer the phone.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Hey, B, I got a problem. Where you at?
Yep.
You know? Trust him like that.
You call me all the time like that.
All right, guys, I'm going to get some people on.
That B. I'm B. That's Brian. There's only one B. That's me.
I'm going to get some people on because the studio is full. Our studio is actually full now. So I'm going to get some people on.
Yeah, let's do it quick. Come on.
And I apologize. I don't know the order that you came in. I think it lines them up. So I'm going to go with Kyoka. Are you ready?
Yep. Oh.
All right. Here we go. Welcome, Kyoka.
Hey.
How you guys doing?
Hey.
Sorry,
How are you?
it's so bright. I hope you guys come to New Mexico sometime.
Oh, yeah.
That would be cool. That would be cool.
Yeah.
How are you? How do you like this?
I'm okay.
How do you like this case?
It's confusing.
Yeah.
Like
a little bit.
I guess. Yeah, I just wish there's some justice. You know, but and you would think that's not asking for a lot, but it is. Seems.
No, it is. I agree with you. I think it's going to be hard to find justice in this, other than getting Karen free. I don't know if we'll ever know. Well, the whole honest to God's truth.
This is the problem is the jurors, right? After that first case, how everything was presented and they came up with a hung jury. What's going on in that aspect of the courthouse? Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
It doesn't seem that it would be normal to me that you have all that information that proves that Karen Reed didn't do anything and they still came up with a hung jury.
Could they be that stupid?
Have you guys heard of the case Brian Kemp from Massachusetts? He just got he was a gentleman that his girlfriend's boss broke into the house and started beating him up in the bed, and then they shot him, and then they shot him again, and they said the first round was good but the second round wasn't. So they charge him for manslaughter.
Huh. When did this happen?
Not too long ago. It just happened last week. Yeah.
I'll look into that.
Yeah, that would be awesome. But
sounds interesting. Sounds interesting.
Yeah. It was an honor meeting you, and I'm sorry, I'm really nervous as well.
Don't be nervous. We're just
but the case
people.
would be awesome for you guys to see.
I know what makes you nervous. It's my glasses. There, see? All friendly.
It's the whole you talking about someone from Japan, because my name is Japanese.
Oh, nice.
Pure fragrance and pure smiles.
Oh, cool.
So
Gonzo's daughter's over there in Japan, so.
Yeah, that's very cool. Yeah. Well, it was an honor meeting you guys, and thank you.
Thank you. It was a pleasure meeting you.
Yes. Stay safe in New Mexico.
Take care, sir. Thank
All right. Thank you for calling in.
Thanks so much.
Bye, sir.
Bye. Hey, there's a guy I want to bring on, and he can hang with us for a little bit while we take some calls, I think. But his camera's not on, so I'm not sure if he's actually there. So I'm pop on real quick and oh, now he joined us again. Oh, he's driving. You're joined twice. So
Yo,
what's up?
You better pull that vehicle over, son.
No, I'm in the parking lot. I'm on my break.
All right.
He's on a break.
I'm on a break.
Nice.
What's going on,
hey,
brother?
Thank you for the super chat.
Yeah,
and
thank you.
Everything you do for this movement is
spot on.
It's incredible. Thank you.
Well, it's not about me, guys. It's about you. It's about you guys out there, coming into this whole movement and giving your expertise and your honest opinions. I say this, when I sat down with you gentlemen, I just felt honesty right away. I mean, I want everybody to know these are good guys. There's no veil. There's no bullshit. Oh, can I swear on your channel? There's no BS. No. I mean, these guys are straight up, like, to the core, honest police officers. And, when we sat there and I heard, the recalling of, the Mandalay Bay incident, I mean, I could feel that in the room. It was probably one of the most powerful stories that I've ever heard on my station. And I know that hit Brian really hard. And I don't want to relive that, but I'm just letting the audience know. And it was just honest emotion, and I appreciate you both, gentlemen, for serving, protecting our country, and doing the things that you do, because it's people like you that make a difference. And Steve, I'm not discounting you, man. You do a lot for these guys, and you and I have had a lot of conversations, and it's been a real honest pleasure getting to know all of you. And I can't wait till you come back to Massachusetts so I can host you guys again. I'm really looking forward to it.
Yeah, for sure.
I can't wait. It's going to be awesome.
Brian, let me say this, not B, but Brian. So our experiences here are personal, right? Because it's our hometown, right? Your experiences there, it's happening in Canton. That's personal because it's in your town. So you take pride in handling it the best way you can, and the way you're doing it is what you're doing. The way we're doing it is what we're doing here, but also bringing our experience of law enforcement aspect, right? Black and white.
Right.
Sometimes you have to work in the gray, right? To be efficient and good in your job, Brian and I had to work in the gray more than the white, because white is the truth, right? But when something like that happens and it's your hometown, you take it personal and you have pride in it, especially when it's going down the wrong road. You have to stand up for what is right. And that's what me and Brian are doing, because we stand up for what is right. We always have. 22 plus years going and counting. And we encounter people like you, Brian, that are the exact same thing. You just didn't wear a badge for 20 years. Right? And you have common sense.
You don't have to have a badge on your chest to have integrity, courage, accountability, respect for others, and excellence. You can you can use that in your everyday life.
100%. And I want to make sure that, everybody watching this video, everybody that's been out on the boots on the ground and held a sign or donated, even $1 to the cause, or just doing something in their own way, telling a friend, a family member about the corruption here in North Fork County and the disgusting things that they're trying to do to Karen Reed, and holding back, not getting true justice for John O'Keefe. I want to commend every single person out there that has taken a stand, because it is not easy. Believe me, we have all targets on our backs. They all know who we are, and we're not afraid. And we will continue to keep this going until Karen Reed walks out of that courtroom a free woman, and there's absolute 100% justice for Officer John O'Keefe. We're not going anywhere. We're not going anywhere. But I just want to say thank you to all the amazing people out there that keep doing this day in, day out, standing out in the cold, the heat. I mean, we've all been there. We've all been there, and I appreciate it. I really do.
Yep, as do we.
Well said, B.
Yep,
well said.
Well said.
All right, guys, I'm going to let you go. I appreciate you coming up. Let me come up in the panel. Maybe we can do a full-time segment sometime, and I'll come hang out on your channel.
Yep, sounds good, bro.
Let's make that happen.
All right, bye, everybody. Take care.
All right, see you, bro.
Take care.
All right, we're gonna hit right along. You guys know this guy? He was on our last one. Welcome back, Jeremy.
Oh, hey guys.
Repeat caller, repeat offender.
We you said you know, be brave and don't be shy.
Yeah.
So the Brian Camp. So that was a case. It didn't get much media attention. Apparently, a couple of years ago, you know, they're in their home. It's like 1 a.m. and so the boyfriend didn't know the ex, right? But the guy comes in the middle of the night, much bigger. So he's just waking up, defending his house. There's two little girls in the other room, and I mean, lots of fighting. Apparently, like you can listen to the 911 call, but you can't understand what's happening because there's so much. But
big tussle.
Yeah, the good news is that the jury came back not guilty because Massachusetts wanted to say that, well, you shot him a second time, but it's like, wait, I'm defending my home. Like, is there a time limit on how long?
No, who gives a shit? You could have shot him 10 times. He's in your house in the middle of the night attacking you. Like here in Vegas, if I come in and you're like, yeah, how many times did you shoot him? Once. Why didn't you shoot him 10? If you shot him 10, why didn't you shoot him 20? Yeah. You're in my house. Sorry. Yep. There's no limit. We're not the moral police. We're not going like, oh, you shot him once and that's okay. But 2, it sounds like you just wanted to hurt him and kill him. Well, yeah, he's in my house attacking me in the middle of the night.
Yeah. So I recently saw this interview. It was a Canadian case it was 2010. It was the interrogation of Colonel Russell Williams by a guy with the last name Smith. And it was really interesting to see because he just over at least an hour or two just build rapport, just hey, just want to talk. By after about an hour of just hey, I need your help, like he finally the guy just confessed, said here's where you'll find the bodies, here's where you find the evidence.
Did he kill his family or something like that?
No. It was basically he had been doing. So he's a commander of a Royal Air Force like base, and high profile guy. Right. And no, but he'd been breaking into houses, stealing articles of clothing. Eventually, it led to like confinement, SA, and then it elevated to there's a couple of homicides. Okay. And all they had was some tire tracks, and because it was snow, and some footprints, and so I saw this on the behavior panelists, the 4 guys that love those guys, and but they ended up having the interrogator on as a guest, because after they analyzed his interrogation, they're like, we got to get this guy on. Yeah. And so, it was neat to see these experts like calling someone else a hero, like, hey, you're my hero. Yeah. It's like, but the thing that caught my attention was you don't have to like kick and scream and yell at people, no matter who they are. You just, be respectful and build rapport.
With the investigations that Brian and I did, and it wasn't like that. We have somebody in front of our car and we're talking to him. We know what the crime is committed and we know that he did, but we just need him to confess to it. If you just talk to him and you start reading their body language, when they're about ready to break, and you're not pressing, you're just talking to them, and you pick up on key phrases. What's your family going to think if they think that you did it? And you soften them up. Yep. And the next thing you know, you're right, officer, I did do it, and I feel horrible for this and that and the other. Yeah. And you don't have him handcuffed. You're just talking to them like a normal human being, giving them respect that you would want as well. That goes a long way.
Yeah. Most people want to tell you what they did. I mean, and just as it's a human thing.
Yeah.
It's, you know what I mean? As humans, when you do something wrong, even if you're guilty, you still want to tell people. It's crazy. Because most of the people that I've ever arrested, and I read a Miranda. And then when I would start asking them about the incident, the crime or whatever, they'll just tell you. Most people will tell you because they're like, you know what, I got caught. Let me just go to jail or do my time, whatever. And a lot of people know I'm going to be out in 10 hours, 24 hours, whatever. A lot of people will just admit it. But when you have someone who's hard to break and you have a great interviewer, and that's where you got your 20-year cops, 30-year cops, and they're in homicide, and these guys are the best at interviewing people. They will make you feel like you're best friends, and then they'll switch it. That's why we have good cop, bad cop, right? You have the good cop who's their buddy, and the bad cop who comes in and screams at him, and then he backs out, and the good cop kind of takes over, right? And you're schmoozing with him, and you just want to make them feel really comfortable.
In the book.
Yeah, you just want to make them feel really comfortable. And once they lower their guard and they're comfortable with you, that's when the real stuff starts talking, and that's when the interviewer, the cops, we're really focused on everything you do, where you move your eyes, how you move your lips, everything you do, where you look, how your body is, and that will tell you a lot without even them having to speak.
So. Yeah, in the behavioral panelist video, they even said, you guys think that it's easy to stay silent, but he's like, any one of us, even having the training, you're going to be compelled to talk. You're going to be compelled to say something.
Yeah.
And was it I've got 4 kids, seen the Shrek movies so many times.
Yeah, me too. I love it.
Shrek and Donkey, it's like, you have the right to remain silent, but I don't think you have the capability.
Really? Yeah.
Like,
it's one of my all-time favorite movies, man. I know every line from Shrek. I love Shrek. It's great. But you're 100% correct. Yeah. Yeah.
Yep. So if you got more people, Steve, I just thought I would jump in.
We appreciate you coming back. There is a bunch of people, so I'm gonna.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, yeah.
Thank you, Jeremy.
Join us again.
Don't
be afraid, guys. Yep.
Join us again next time, Jeremy. Never be scared to jump on with us.
All right.
The more you do it, the better you get, right? So this time was nothing, right? First time you're nervous. Second time you're like, it's fucking easy.
Pro.
Yeah, exactly. Well, that's why I wanted to ask questions and talk instead of just, we love you. We get that. Now let's talk.
No, questions are cool. I love questions. So that was a good talk, Jeremy. We'll see you again.
I'll be in the chat.
All right. Thank you, sir.
Take care.
Right.
All right. I believe the next one is Wendy. So Wendy, give me a wave if you're ready. All right, Wendy's ready. So here we go.
Hello.
Wendy.
Hi.
What's up, Wendy? How are you?
I'm very good. I'm in bed. It's 9:30 in the UK.
Okay. That's okay.
I just wanted to say that I love the community.
Yes.
It's given me courage in my personal life and strength to deal with things that I have to go through.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
And so bless you all. Thank you. Well, and Karen is so courageous.
Oh, very much so.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how she's feeling.
Let me say this: in the 20 years plus that Brian and I were working the streets, people would talk to us and tell us all their personal problems and issues, and we would try to give them some reason, right? And after a while, we get pretty good at reading people and helping people. So this community is the exact same thing.
Yeah,
they support you for whatever you have and whatever you want to say. So don't be afraid to step out of your comfort zone. That's the biggest thing I told my kids, and I tell everybody.
I saw the same strength when the Boston was going through the Boston bombings.
Yep. Right. Yeah.
And I can't watch the Patriot film.
Yep.
Yeah.
It makes me cry all the time. Makes me cry.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well done, you all.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it.
I'm shaking. I am shaking.
Why?
Why? Oh, I can't even send super chats because I don't know how to work it on my phone. So I didn't know this was going to work.
Yeah. No.
It gets easier the more you call in. Trust me. We're just two normal dudes. Trust me.
You are.
Special
You're
here.
fabulous, and I'd love one of your shirts, but I don't know how to purchase merch either. There.
Well, give Steve your an email so we can contact you. We'll get you a shirt.
Oh, you're so sweet.
Yeah, all the merch is available. If you watch us on YouTube, underneath the video, you should see a bunch of different items. And you can click and that'll take you to the store. Or if we have a link in bio on our Instagram and Facebook and all that stuff. So
Thank you.
It's pretty easy to get there.
Oh, you're
Thank you so
fabulous.
much. Thank you so much.
You're very welcome. Thank you.
Thank you, Wendy.
So I just
enjoy the UK.
Try. Thank you.
Bullocks. I love Chef Ramsay.
Oops. I think she was going to say something. Sorry, Wendy. All right. Nanika, are you ready?
Nanika.
She's waving. She's talking to me and waving. She's in the dark, but here we go.
Oh.
I look better in the dark.
Me too.
Don't we all? Don't we all?
I'm on, first of all, to say thank you. And second of all, I don't have any makeup on. I didn't fix my hair. I'm an old wrinkled lady. And one of my biggest fears is this. So I decided to be brave enough today, because of you guys, to show myself. And thank you, Brian, because you responded to my little thing I sent and you said, 62 is not old. Shit, I'm 50.
I'm
53.
Dude, come on.
I have fibromyalgia and I feel like I'm 90 and I look 90. So let's not even go there. But I'm an old girl from Southie.
Okay. Okay.
When Bulger was around.
Oh, Whitey, yeah.
And I can't believe people can't believe that there's corruption.
Oh, yeah.
I'm 62. The state of Massachusetts has been corrupt from day one.
Yeah. Yeah, it's been a
62
long time.
years.
This didn't just
I
start
lived
this year.
through busing. I lived through Whitey and Billy. And the same thing that's going on in Canton, I lived through.
Yeah.
The TPF, the state police for busing, they used to line up on my street in the mornings to, get information and protect everything. Whatever.
You know what the problem is people say it's not happening to me, not my problem.
Yeah.
No.
Until it is your problem, because it is happening to you. And then all of a sudden you worry about it.
It happens all the time. It just happens to be in Norfolk this time instead of Suffolk counties.
Right.
And you guys are great. You're so honest and open. Karen, I couldn't sit in that courtroom for like 3 seconds. If I was a juror there, I would have walked back and said, they got nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing. Yeah. The minute I saw the evidence in the solo cup, in the Stop and Shop bag.
Yep. I agree. We just
I've
filmed
been
like
watching court TV since it first came on the air. Over 30 years. I watch my kids call it murder porn. I watch all this shit, right? I know the guy that was just talking, who was talking about that captain from Canada. He actually flew the Queen in. He was her like bodyguard guy. And he was a perv. He was a perv. We'll just leave it there. I swear a lot, so I'm trying to watch my mouth.
It's okay.
Let it flow. Let it flow.
It's okay.
Oh God, no, you don't want to hear my mouth. I'm right there with Will. By the way, thank you for taking care of Will. I heard he tied one on in Boston.
Good. Okay.
Yep.
We had him. It's all good.
I know. I was so happy it was you guys that got him. Because
we're not big drinkers, so yeah, it was just a normal night for us. So make sure you got home and got safe.
Obviously, neither is he. He's not a big drinker either.
Yeah.
Can't fool me.
Yeah.
But thank you so much. I am so happy I found you.
Thank you, ma'am.
I'm so happy to be here. And absolutely, without a doubt, no doubt about it, Karen is innocent.
Yeah.
And if if the Boston police really want to do something, they would be fighting for their brother in blue.
Yep, exactly.
I agree.
Exactly.
I don't
Because
see why they
John
can't just
had
come out and say what they did.
something. John had something on Brian.
Yep, he
This
had
is the
something.
dirt I got.
Yeah.
Because John was doing drug cases, and Brian does his other stuff.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, it's
with you.
Yeah, I'm reading. I'm feeling what you're putting out there.
Yeah.
Men don't die for no reason like that. In this
No,
instance,
no.
it was not accident.
It was not an accident. That was a not. My kids used to say, "Mom, it was an accident. It was an accident." And I said, "No, that wasn't on purpose. That wasn't on purpose." And it was definitely an on purpose. He knew too much.
Yeah,
He knew something he shouldn't have known.
I agree. Either it was a love triangle, or he got involved with something and he wanted out, or he knew something and he said, "You know what? I can't deal with this. I have to be honest and tell the truth." So it's got to be. There can't be much more than that, right? It's really a few things that happened that ended his life. I just don't know if we'll ever know the absolute truth if anybody would come out. I wish some of those guys would just say, "You just fall on the sword," and just say, "You know what? I can't do this anymore. I'm done. I'm not taking this to my grave. I gotta come free."
If you watch the video, I'm sorry, I interrupt everybody. I'm Italian. If you watch the video of Proctor, he's sitting there, and all of a sudden they ask him a question. He kind of looks over at Bev and Lally, and all of a sudden he turns beet red, and he knew they were throwing him under the bus.
Yep. Yep.
He thought he was free and clear until then.
Sacrificial lamb.
Yeah, you can tell when people are like, "Uh-oh." Like
That's
when we did the slow-mo, right? In Jen's video, when she was like, "Oh, they're never gonna ask me this," and she goes, "Hey, objection," and she was like, "Oh, sweet," and she goes, "I'll allow it," and she was like, "Oh, what the fuck, Bev? Why'd you allow that question?"
Yeah, and then she'll say, then Bev would say, I'll give you that one.
Yeah.
We'll let you have that one. Who's we?
Yeah.
I know. Thanks.
No problem, guys.
We're just trying to get to the truth here, ma'am.
Yeah. And
this must be new to you.
As soon as I get money, but I don't know if that's going to happen after 2025. They might take my money. But as soon as I have extra money, I'm definitely hooking up with you guys and the Glare and Brian. I was already a member of Brian's, but I had to come off because I didn't have the cash.
Hey, you take care of yourself first. Don't worry about us. You handle yourself. Don't worry about us. Don't ever worry about us.
I know, but
you
thank
do what
you.
you can do. We don't need your money. You do what you can do. You know what I mean? It's tough times for everybody. Hopefully the country's going in a better direction in the next 4 years. So everybody will start, relaxing, and everything will come down, hopefully.
Yeah, I hope so. But all right, guys, thank you so much.
Right, Nanika,
thank you.
Thank
you.
No problem. Bye, guys.
Pleasure meeting you.
We're glad you get over the fear, because we're just people, and no reason to be nervous.
Yeah, we're just normal dudes.
All right, there's still a bunch of people waiting, which is awesome, but I'm like 40 minutes behind on super chat, so let me get a couple out there. Tattoos, super chat $4.99.
Tattoos.
Thank you. Tattoos.
Raiders.
Fellow FKR and Vegas local.
Let's go.
And yes, we do use the same tattoo.
And guys, we got to organize a standout or something.
So you left your gun in
soon.
First patrol car house.
How many times have you left your guns in your pal's patrol car, house, or
Zero.
vehicle?
Zero.
Never happened, never will.
Yep.
Karen Stoppel, a new member. Lots of new members today. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Be sure to look at the member playlist. There's a bunch of wacky videos on there.
Yeah.
The guys giggling like schoolgirls.
That was so funny. If we did we record the beginning of that? I don't know. Gonzo was messing with me, and then we got the giggles, and then we couldn't stop.
Looks like Kelly Steffi, $10 super chat. My brother-in-law is law enforcement in my hometown. He was the one who saved a fellow law enforcement officer with Narcan after someone blew it in her face.
Wow.
I asked about mass corruption and said it could only. Sorry.
It could be any of us. Yeah. I didn't know Bill stood for brother-in-law. That's new to me.
Yeah, brother-in-law. No, Karen is famous, I guess you could use that word, but she's just a regular person like all of us.
Yeah.
So if it could happen to her, it could happen to anyone.
You trust me, I've met many celebrities, guarded some of them too. They're just normal people. Everybody's just, we all have problems. We all do the same things. We all have the same problems. They're all just people. No reason to get nervous to meet anybody. Seriously.
All right. $20 from Blessed in Texas. Again, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Y'all went by the crime scene. Did you develop thoughts? I find myself thinking she hit him by accident. Then I remember John O'Keefe's arm. Mark seemed like dog bites from my experience with my mom's psychotic dog. She's not ready to come on screen.
We went to the crime scene for sure, and there's no way you could not see him. There's no way you couldn't see him.
I got to agree. A 6'2", 215, 220-pound dude laying on the yard. You're going to see that.
And some of those dog bites, going from experience, when you dog bites your arm, you're going to pull away. It's going to create those type of scratches.
Yeah, it's going to create the length. The bite itself, the skin tears a little bit and it lengthens, right? It looks almost like a teardrop shape because it's pulling your skin, right? It's pulling. So, I mean, I've said this before. There's nothing new. Even if Karen did hit him,
it's not going to kill him.
Who gives a shit? Even if she did back into him and didn't see him, really, that's not going to kill him. Trust me, it's not going to kill him. We went straight, and Doug was having trouble keeping in the lane at 20.
And he was sober.
He was sober, and we were going straight. And at 25 miles an hour, it was a tricky turn because the first thing I thought was, there's no way someone's doing this in reverse in the snow at 24 miles an hour and hitting a subject clearly. Like it would be very hard. But even if she did hit him, don't give a shit because that wouldn't have killed him. That's not what killed him.
New member, Nicole D. Thank you. And Kath has been a member for 1 month.
Let's go.
Thank you, Kath.
She loves you guys.
We love her.
We love you too.
Linda B is a new member. Thank you. And
Thank you,
Southie
Linda.
Sally is also a new member. Let me get one more super chat, and then we're going to go to, looks like,
let me say
Loudmouth
this real
is
quick.
next.
Let me say this real quick. The last previous caller, right? When she said, cops, you said that John O'Keefe was going to come out with something, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
When you're in law enforcement, you got a lot of time invested. You got your pension, right?
Yeah.
And it's like the Senator Bitchmore, right? He killed her because she didn't want her to expose him, and he could lose everything.
Yep.
Right. So what did he do? He unalived her.
Unalived her. Yeah.
What did Brian Albert do?
He unalived John O'Keefe.
Same thing.
O'Keefe. Yeah.
Same thing. When your career's on the line, you get desperate.
Yeah.
You get desperate.
Yep. It can be like in the movies sometimes.
Yeah.
Sometimes real life is crazier than the movies.
Yeah.
Trust me.
$4.99 super chat from a rainy day. She says, "I'm so excited for my Cop Daddy's hoodie."
Yeah.
Enjoy that. Enjoy it.
If you guys ever need new designs, that's my specialty. New merch in the future.
Yes,
and
we definitely have ideas for new merch. Absolutely.
And it's November still. I'm supposed to have a ride along merch for a certain level to drop in November.
Yeah.
I just say now I don't have that done. We had the Canton trip and all that, so I'm a little bit behind on everything, but it's not forgotten. I will get to that as soon as I can. G, maybe we can talk to your daughter about making it even better than what I can do. So.
Yep, she's in the chat right now.
Okay, cool. Yeah. Well, we have that one design, that badge I sent you.
She goes, don't look at
All
me.
right.
Well, we're looking at you,
Kendall.
Get on it, girl. You heard
I'm
me.
gonna go to Loudmouse. You ready?
Yep, let's go.
Yeah, let's go.
All right, guys, meet Loudmouse.
Loudmouse.
Hi,
How are
can
you?
y'all see me?
Hey.
We hear you. We
Wow,
see you.
this is weird. This is so weird for me.
Welcome.
This is super weird. And I would like to say that for one thing, I'm hearing all of you at different times. It's super weird. Yeah. I want you guys to know that I sound like I'm 12 years old.
That's okay.
I'm 53. You have no idea how upsetting it is to like get really pissed off and you want to cuss and swear and you sound like Minnie Mouse.
No, we get it.
I get. I just did a video and I wanted to do that. Trust me. I did a little bit too, maybe.
Anyway, I would just like to say I think I really feel like cops, people don't understand. You know what? I don't know what's going on because all I hear is echoes. What am I doing wrong?
Steve, can you jump in here? Let's see if he jumps in. Can you help her out?
Yeah, it sounds normal on my end. Let me.
Yeah, I just keep hearing like.
Do you have your volume up in front of you as well? Because you might have to turn that down and just listen to the headphones. That's why I don't like headphones.
Well, I'm on my. Yeah, I'm on
your
my.
beats. Yeah, we see them. Yep.
All right. Yeah, let me. Hang on. Hang on.
I changed some settings. It might help.
Hang on.
Is that better?
You don't have YouTube playing. Okay, you're good?
I think so.
There you go.
Yeah,
Oh, we hear you nice and clear.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm on my phone. I think that made it more difficult.
Yeah, I use my phone a lot
I just
too.
wanted to say that I just feel like cops kind of get a bad rap a lot of times.
Yeah.
And I think it's just crap. Like I worked at a small town police department. I was in the admin. And first of all, I'd like to say y'all are gossip hounds, okay? I've never seen men gossip like that. Oh my goodness, and that was so funny. But like my brother-in-law was an elected sheriff. It's just weird how they're not all connected. Then my best friend's husband was the police chief in Southern Indiana. And my brother-in-law is an elected sheriff in a little town in New York. And I think what really sucks though is they have a lot of bad memories. You know, like they're really quick to like share stories about, oh yeah, well we had this guy and they have lots of funny stories. Lots of funny stories.
Oh,
but
we got a million of them.
They don't talk. I just don't think people understand that like the things that cops see cannot be unsaid. Like that I'm not gonna say who or where, but there was a cop friend of mine that he went to a place where there was like a mass shooting, right? And when I hear about like what you went through, and this guy, I think, and he said that the weirdest thing that affected him the most out of visiting that scene was he went into like the lunchroom, like where the break room, and he said the thing he could not get out of his memory was one guy died with like a bologna sandwich in his hand, and another guy he found with a half-eaten banana. I mean, just stuff like that. I just feel like cops. I just don't feel like people really grasp the full effect of what cops can and cannot unsee.
Well, let me say this. Brian and I have been to a lot of scenes, a lot of unalived people, and you can't let that overwhelm you, because then your safety and everything is compromised. It's a hard job. Brian always says that when you call the cops, 4 things happen to you. What are they, Brian? They take your
time, your money, your life, or your freedom.
So it's a never good experience when you call the cops.
I'm not questioning that. I'm just saying I don't feel like your average everyday person really appreciates the fact that you guys.
I feel what you're saying. It's an emotional roller coaster, this job. And a human being is not supposed to see what we see at pretty much any time, right? I mean, and statistically, you'll be a victim of a violent crime once in your life. Okay. And
Yeah.
statistically, you'll come across something very bad once in your life, like a bad murder or something, right? So when your brain sees it, it's hard to process it because
It's not supposed to happen.
it's not supposed to happen. When I saw some of my first dead bodies, it was so real, it almost looked fake, right? Like in a movie.
I
But
always hear people say that they think when they find a dead body, they always think it's a mannequin.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, and you, like, when someone's deceased, you know it. A human body with a soul in it looks very different without a soul.
Wow.
You know when someone's dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But to expand on what you were saying is, yes, I've seen more than enough for 1,000 people,
Yeah.
and
That Las Vegas thing was rough,
and it's
boy.
not fair, right? So
Yeah.
how do you deal with it? A lot of cops
You need God in your
actually,
life.
a lot of
That's the
cops,
only way you can get through. I know you
yeah,
do. And
a
that's
lot
the
of cops
only
unalive
thing.
themselves. A lot of cops
Yeah.
unalive themselves.
Yeah.
You know, I've
Yeah.
buried 12 buddies in 22 years. And that's not even including the guys who retired and passed away. Yeah, it's a hard job, and you're right. People don't appreciate it as much as what we see. You're not
Yeah.
supposed to see all that. You're not supposed to have your adrenaline spike 10 times a
No.
day for 22 years straight, right? You're supposed to get that adrenaline dump, 3, 4 to 5 times in your life, the fight or flight. We
Yeah.
get that every day, for over 20
Yeah.
years, and it takes its toll on your body. You get mentally fatigued. You always have to be on guard. Can't trust anybody. Yeah, it's a tough job.
You get hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
I
that's
mean,
like
at the end of the
my
day, I think it has a lot to do with like your soul. Like
absolutely.
you're human, a soul.
yeah, correct.
And
Yep.
I mean, you get marks, like
Like-
it's normal
Yeah.
to like,
Yeah.
go through moments in your life where it leaves an impact. But the stuff that, people like y'all see is just,
It's
it's
horrible.
not the same. It's just not meant to
We're
be.
not supposed to see that.
It's
And
horrible.
I do
It's
have a question though.
okay.
Okay, so for one, my biggest fear for the next trial is um like it's a solid case. Like Karen did not do this. We all know that, right?
Mhm.
But I
Yep.
think what scares me the most is the corruption. Like, I swear to
Mhm.
God, the stuff that these people yank out of their ass,
I
you know,
know.
just in the
I know.
like you think about the inverted video. Like,
I know.
and I'm even worried about the like that chip on, chip off thing because I'm like, are they just gonna like manufacture some freaking chip from a random Lexus and say, well, yep, this was Karen's? Like, how do we know? Like,
Wouldn't
I don't
surprise
even
me.
trust anything. Like,
I agree.
I just feel like anything we have such a solid case and it never ever should have been a hung jury. I mean, it should not have gotten to where we're at right now.
I agree.
And that's what scares me. I just don't know what these people are capable of. And Bev was like, oh yeah, well, you can't take Karen's parents' phones or whatever. But to me, in the back of my mind, I'm just thinking, well, she's gonna give us this little win so she can yank the rug out of her feet on something different. I
Right.
don't trust anything they say or do at all.
Well, that's why you still have to stand up for what is right.
Right. You see, they're working, right? Evil's working. So to combat evil working, good is working, right? So it'll meet and we'll see where it lands. But
Yeah.
with evil working, that's why there's got to be good people pushing against it, right? Because the only
I
thing that
know.
stops a bad person is a good person. Someone's got to step up. Well, Karen's got hundreds of thousands of people stepping up, right?
Yeah.
So it's really good versus evil. And I guess we'll see what happens in
Yeah.
January,
It's
February.
something that we I feel like we need to pray about. And I've been praying, like, Lord, please just shine the light on all the darkness, on
Mhm.
everything corrupt. I've really been praying about that. And I had said this on Nurse Kim's video one time that Karen reminds me of Daniel. Was it Daniel? He ended up like he was standing on truth and integrity, and they stuck him in a lion's den, right?
Mhm. Yep.
And she popped out, or he popped out like, yeah, I'm in love, bitches.
Yeah.
You know, I just kind of like, that's Karen. I just am so amazed all the time.
It was Daniel, Abednego, Heshach, and I forget their names. The three guys that went in with Daniel into the lion's den. Yeah.
Yeah.
And what happened?
Yeah.
He walked out. Yeah. Okay.
And,
So
and
you said you've been praying.
Karen.
You've been praying. We've all been praying. So what's happening? Is light coming out still?
Yep.
Yeah. So prayers don't always get answered quickly. Sometimes prayers take years. My wife has a stack of prayer books that she's been praying for things, and sometimes she'll come to me and she'll say, I prayed about this for 2 years. And then she'll come to me, prayer answered because I did something.
Yeah.
So
that's awesome.
You gotta let it cook.
Let it cook.
Yep. Let the Lord do what he's gonna do on his time. Okay. Yep. We're not privy to any of the information. Let it cook. And the truth will come out.
I'm not kidding. Like, I mean, I read a lot. Like, I read tons of books. And if I had read a book about Karen Reed's case, I'd have to stop reading it because I'm like, this is like, who would believe this bullshit?
Yeah,
that would even happen.
Well, now you know why you see our videos and you see me freaking out. You see me freaking out because guess what? I can't believe this bullshit they're trying to feed us and they're trying to pass on us. So we are the people saying, no. I know you cops want to believe that, but here's two cops sitting right here, and everything you guys are doing is unprofessional and bullshit. And they fucking know it. They know it. They just don't want to admit it. But you can't pull the wool over our eyes. No, it ain't gonna happen.
Stand by.
Well, something else I think that the defense should do is.
Hang on. Sorry, I'm sorry to cut you off, Loudmouse. We've got a ton of people waiting.
Okay.
And you've got lots of questions, and we appreciate them. Feel free to come back.
Good. All right.
But
have a great night.
Thank you, Loudmouse. Hang in there.
Much.
Later.
Keep
Bye.
praying. Keep praying.
I will.
All right. God bless.
Yeah, I hate cutting people off, but we've got a lot of people and
let's get it.
Lots of super chats and I did want to. There was one question here that I wanted to address, and I'm going to get to. I think Helena is next. But this person said, "As boots on the ground, can I ask why you have daddy merch? After Mr. Reed's speech, speaking at the movement, what's with the daddy merch?" So. For all three of us, much respect to women, all the respect due to women. And, Karen's a woman and we're doing all of this for her. But as far as the daddy merch, these guys were nicknamed Cop Daddies by women. We didn't come up with that. The name just was given to them, and they wanted merch. We didn't even market the merch to anyone. We made some for the event. Gonzo and his daughter actually made that. So a woman made it. It was presented to a woman because they were given the name, and it blew up. Everyone's like, "I want that merch. I want that merch." So it wasn't done disrespectfully at all. If anything, it was because of requests for women, and women are buying it. So from my point of view, nothing but respect.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a funny name. It's a cool name. It's a nickname they gave us. We didn't ask for it. We didn't ask for anything. And they said they wanted Cop Daddy merch. So Gonzo and his daughter designed it. Simple as that.
Yeah. So, all right, we got, looks like Helena Handbasket. Are you ready? What's that? Yeah, we should all wear one episode.
Gonzo showed me, he goes, "This is what you're going to wear." And I was like, "Cop Daddies of the heart." I was like, "Yeah, I'm not wearing that shit." It's for fancers. It's not for us.
All right, guys, welcome Helena Handbasket.
Hello, Helena.
Helena Handbasket.
No, it's Helena.
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 Sorry.
I
Helena Handbasket.
I don't know any Helenas.
Steve's fault.
No, I
Let's
just
try
made
this
that
over.
up. Anyway, first of all, thank you so much for your service. You guys are awesome.
Thank
I
you.
have also never joined a live before, first time.
Welcome.
Go.
I love all of you guys.
Thank you.
What do you think Hanky Panky is going to do if the chip on, chip off bullshit is actually successful? It will exonerate Karen. right? Because we all know that car did not hit John.
Yeah.
So what the hell do you think they're going to do if that's successful and exonerates? And then what's Morrissey going to do? Say, hanky panky, take your boots and go home?
I think that's the questions of the year right there. What are they going to do? Who the hell knows? That is the main question. What the fuck are they going to do when everything just falls apart? Now they're like, where are we going to go now? Yeah. Which way are we going to go now? Because the evidence leads to one direction, right?
Yeah.
The evidence leads away from Karen in our eyes. It leads, like I've said before, even if she did hit him, I don't care. It didn't kill him. Yep. That didn't kill him. Something else did, and we all know what did. It's just that they don't want to say it, but that's where the evidence leads to. You know, we just filmed Sergeant Lank video before we did this live, and it's
cluster.
It's very disheartening to see them just go on this long with a lot of this bullshit and improper procedures, improper policies, the lies, and they're trying to pull it through over our eyes, and it's just not going to happen.
The whole thing, like any job that I've ever done, I've never been as unprofessional as these cops.
Right.
And I would never expect to keep a job. And I would expect police investigating a fellow police officer's death.
Thank you.
Like anybody's death, but a fellow police officer.
Yeah, I
agree. And
agree.
the only other thing it seems that Hanky Panky has up his sleeves is trying to use Karen's words against her.
Yep.
And just, he hasn't even watched the trial. So
just trying to spin it.
Yeah, just trying to spin it.
I'm really, I think they're going to just smash all the stuff. If it comes up and it's exonerated, it's like, oh, we lost the evidence.
I agree. I think it's going to go. I think they're going to push it to the very end just to try to keep everybody on edge and to keep Karen on edge. And I think when it really push comes to shove, it's going to be like,
yeah, it's going to fall off a cliff.
Because you can't change the evidence. You can't change the testimonies. What do you plan on introducing in this clusterfuck? Like, what could you possibly introduce that anybody gives a shit about? That's any evidence that leads probable cause to Karen?
Yeah,
nothing.
There wasn't enough for an arrest, let alone a trial.
I agree.
So the whole fact that he even took this case and he's trying to be all above board and not so much.
No. Yep.
Also, what do you think? I'm in Ontario, Canada.
Okay, cool. It's cold up there.
Oh, I'm freezing. I'm wrapped in a blanket right now. My heat's not
Canada.
working.
You got Deadpool's from Canada. Great movie.
Yes.
What's his name? Ryan Reynolds. Good thing out of Canada.
The only time I was in Vegas, was actually about 4 to 6 months after the shooting at Mandalay Bay.
Okay. Yeah.
So I made a point of booking. Everybody else booked at the place with the pyramids. I can't even remember. Luxor. Yeah. Luxor. I booked with a friend at Mandalay Bay for two reasons. One, because they don't deserve the bad rap just because that guy happened to book a room.
I agree.
Even if they comp them, they don't expect that to happen.
Right.
And also, it's probably the safest place on the strip.
Yeah, for sure.
I love Mandalay.
Because you're not going to be there. And it was a great place. I love Vegas. It was great.
Yeah, Mandalay Bay is the last strip or last casino on the south side. So it's very safe, not very cluttered. It's nice.
Nice. I really enjoyed it. Wow. And I hope to get back there. And if I do, I'll reach out to you guys.
Yeah.
And I expect a grand tour.
Yeah, hit us up and we'll grab lunch. Absolutely. People come to Vegas. Yeah, we'll grab lunch with you.
Awesome. Well, thanks so much for your time. And I hope Hanky Panky kicks out.
Yeah. Stay tuned. We got a lot coming.
Have a good day.
Have a good day.
Thanks for joining us.
No problem. Bye, guys.
Helena Handbasket.
Helena Handbasket.
Sorry, I was.
The thing with those cops is the only thing you do is give away your integrity, and that's what they did.
Yeah.
You can.
Once it's for sale,
it's gone.
It's gone. That's why you gotta just
look the other way.
You got to stay firm, man.
Yep.
Even in the tough times, it's hard, but you got to stay firm. What else you got, Steve? What you got lined up?
Mizzy just sent me a really nice photo that I'm going to share in a little bit.
Okay.
But we have next is
Sure. She said thank you.
Do you guys need either one of you need a potty break? We can give one of you a rest for a sec.
Yeah, I gotta go pee real quick.
So looks like Baker is next. Are you ready, Baker? Give me a wave. All right, Baker, because I love
Hey,
cookies.
Baker, what's up, buddy?
Hey, first time caller, long time listener. Isn't that
Let's
what
go.
everyone is saying when they're coming in? But thank you for having me on. I was thinking to take it a bit away from the Karen Reed stuff. With all of this, I have a subpar YouTube channel covering all these crimes, and we see a lot of questionable cop stuff, and nothing as bad as in the Karen Reed case. Because how did you find out about the crime scene? It talked to me. It's kind of like your woman when she's mad at you because she dreamt you were unfaithful last night. It's just something you think of. How does it? You normal cops out there who has to go out and be the face of the thin blue line. When you can see stuff like this, does it affect you in your everyday life that's becoming so covered?
Well, if you're talking about us responding to a Karen Reed situation, or are you talking about
just
when
in general that
Okay.
that there's so much more I see the body cam videos with all these idiots who I'm a traveler on the land, I'm not a driving,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
everyone is. We used to have respect because I come from Denmark. We are a very high trust society, so we would never do. Well, most people would never do what we see in videos from America. So I'm just thinking with all of this focus, and people are getting more and more mad that bad cops seem to be taking liberties. Does it affect your everyday work in the field?
Well, let me say this: nothing is worse than a bad cop or a dirty cop. Nobody hates a dirty cop or a bad cop more than a good cop,
Right?
right?
No. So
it's always a battle for us.
Well, for me and Brian, we'd always train people the right way, right? Don't do this because of this. Do this because of this. But the corruption that happens in Vegas is, like we're saying, is very unique. It's only individual people that do it. They get caught and they get run out.
Yeah.
But we don't experience that kind of stuff. And as far as the negativity of people toward police officers, that's been that way since the beginning of time, right?
Yeah.
Nobody likes their rights taken away. Nobody likes being thrown in jail or even hurt, or whatever the case may be. But it's always going to be a battle from now until the end of time.
Yep.
And you can't do anything about it.
I spent some time in Tennessee this year with one of your colleagues. I don't think he works in Vegas. He works outside. I don't know what the precinct is, but he lives in Vegas. But nice guy. Said we had some fun times talking on the deck with a beer.
Yeah.
You experience a lot of fun stuff we don't see as much in Denmark. But I do layman duty. That's our jury system. So I know some cops, and they just say, and we've gotten really bad with drugs the last 10 years. We're always 10 years behind America.
Yeah.
And they say the amount of criminals who sit there and say, well, it's planted evidence, it's made up testimony, it's all of this bullshit. And I was just thinking, with all the coverage people like me and you are bringing to it, if it affects the way that the police can interact, because I'm always joking saying I'm never going to Massachusetts because only cops can do DUIs up there. So I'm just thinking it must be hard being a cop sometimes with all the publicity about the bad cases. But
it is difficult when something like this happens. It just puts a good police officer back 5 years. All the respect that we had from our community, we have to earn it back, right? And we have to do it with integrity and courage, right, to be able to establish that. But the biggest thing is you have to treat people with respect. If you don't treat people with respect, they're not going to like you. Period.
No, and and we can see it in the YouTube community. As soon as one flips side, there's so much BS coming down the line. And I'm not a Karen Reed channel. I move around all the time, but a certain little person 2 weeks ago really hit everyone. Everyone's chats just blew up with all the drama that happens, and it's just, yeah, I feel for you who has to stand out there and look in the eyes of the ungrateful people that you have to protect and serve. But thank you so much for what you're doing, and thank you for letting me on. I'll let the next one on and not take up too much time.
All right. Thank you for calling in, man. Appreciate
it.
Thank you, Baker.
Let's do a show sometime where we can sit and just talk about how it is to be a cop and stuff like that. That would be interesting.
With producer Steve.
Yeah, absolutely.
The Broken Baker. I got to be honest, I haven't seen you before, but everybody up in the chat seems to love you. So
Well,
I think we can make that happen.
It's a Saturday. They're drunk, so they love everyone. You guys take care and have a great night.
Be safe, Baker.
Rest of the day for you.
Thanks so much. We'll talk.
Thanks for calling in, Baker.
See you later.
Salute.
That is funny.
Oh,
it's Saturday. They're drunk.
All right, where are we? We're 2 hours in, and I still got a ton of super chats, and there's a bunch of people waiting. So
all right, let's do it.
Let me read a few supers, and then I'm gonna come to. Looks like Llewellyn is next, so be ready in a minute or two. All right. Now I sound like I'm drunk.
Gotta read some of these.
I know. There's a lot, dude.
All right. Nicole D. No, sorry, I did that.
Can't see.
Rainy day. Sorry, Stephanie, who's a mod with us and a bunch of other people now.
All right.
AKA Steph. She gifted 10 memberships.
Wow.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Steph. Thank you.
Does that cost them any money, or they do it for free? How does that work?
I have no idea.
Do you gifts when you do a gift? Is it free or?
It's free so like in Stephanie's case, she gifted 10 memberships, and I think they're $1.99 or $2, whatever it is. So she donated $20.
Wow. Oh, okay.
So,
and then
now
other people
10 people are now members, and they can go to the members playlist, see all the behind the scenes videos and bloopers we have. They can join the Discord server.
Nice.
And we do some little, like you guys, well, I did an update the other day. Anyway, it's a bunch of cool stuff, and as we go along more and more. Katie, $10 super chat. She says, do you think the FBI will become involved?
I think the FBI will get involved.
I think they're already involved.
They are, but I think they're gonna, in my opinion, if Morrissey personal emails show that there's corruption there, I think that's gonna be when they pop in and say
no. Yeah, they'll be popping smoke then.
Yeah.
Game over. Yeah. So hopefully the feds are doing it already. That's what we're hoping, right? So hopefully, when the police department's corrupt, the feds come in and try to clean it up. And it's gotten, obviously, world recognition.
Heat is on.
Heat is on. All right, it's on.
Who sang that song? Heat is on.
Heat is on.
That's it.
Was that Beverly Hills Cop from that?
Yeah. That was Beverly Hills Cop. Yeah. So once the heat's on, the feds should be taking over and should be doing the right thing. Let's hope.
DK has been a member for 2 months now. Thank you.
Thank you.
She
DK.
says she's been a follower of LVCops long before Karen Reed. She loves your honest and compassionate approach to everything. Glad to see your channel blowing up.
Nice. Thank you.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So you watched our old the police videos. Yeah. Those are fun, man. We really enjoy doing those because
that's our bread and butter.
Brings back memories, and it helps us help other cops.
Yeah.
They're fun to do.
Katie's a new member. Thank you for joining.
Thank you, Katie.
Backseat Juror. We've heard that name a lot. Member for a month.
Yep.
2 crime scenes, and they forgot about the ambulance.
Yep.
Exactly.
The fact that an hour and a half went by and the scene was completely cleared when you have an unalived officer
is bewildering.
It is mind blowing.
Yeah.
Like mind blowing to us. We would have been there all day. Cops would have been there all day.
Yeah.
Even 10, 12 hours. Yep. Still cops there. Yep.
I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on in our green room. There's some wild characters in there. So did Llewellyn, did you leave and come back? Something happened. Let me get one more super chat. $20 from Beautiful Disaster. Thank you once again for the super chat. She says, "Hey guys, you all are the best. I bet money that the McAlberts watch your lives." Hi, McAlberts.
Could that be something? Calling you out, son.
I hope they do.
So listen to this. Any advice if they wanted to come clean? If only they had told the truth that night, KR wouldn't be fighting for her life. So there's a link in the chat. McAlberts, come on. You'll feel better. You know, when you confess,
decompress.
It just feels so good.
Yeah, it does feel good.
Come talk to us on our shoulder.
Yep.
So I'm going to add someone to our panel here. We're chatting with her for a second, then I'm going to add Llewellyn Harkness.
All right.
So I'm not sure if you guys will recognize this person. It's the nurse mommy.
What's up?
Hello, gentlemen. My new tag is Nurse Mommy. Okay, because
let's go.
Pop Daddies, Nurse Mommies. Yeah, it all makes sense.
Nice.
I just wanted to come in and say hello and thank you again for last night, guys. You're incredible. I am a fan. I'd like to be a friend. I think we're almost there. Steve and I are definitely friends. We share cake, you know.
Yep.
But it's been a pleasure to watch you. And you know, just as always, I reiterate, you're such class acts and you show us that it just brings our faith back and you restore it like one stream at a time in law enforcement. And I know that my lovies and our community are just so thankful to have you here.
Well, that's what we try to do is cross that bridge between civilian and law enforcement and have it integrate. So we're all on the same page. We're not out to hurt people, right? Certain scenarios happen and it is what it is. But for the most part, cops try to do the right thing all the time. Try to.
Most.
Right?
Most try to, yeah.
Absolutely.
And it sucks when we got to call them out. It never feels good for us when we're reviewing a police video of a shooting or something and we got to, you know, chew their ass a little bit or say, hey, you guys should have done this differently. I mean, we just did that with our Vegas video, right? The Vegas video, the officer, I'm sorry, it does not look good. And we even went step by step of how he should have, what he could have done to make it better. So we still try to educate, and Gonzo actually reminded me right there, we're educating on video. We're actually educating. And I know there's cops that play our videos, our police videos in briefing rooms.
Wow.
Like kind of what to do and what not to do. And I thought that was very, very awesome. I thought that was very cool. I didn't know that was happening, but that was very cool.
Yeah.
But we're here to make sure that the people that can't fight for themselves, that's what we do. That's what you do. And to show that the police, it's a very hard job. It's a thankless job, but it needs to be done. And most cops are good, and we need to realize that and remember that. But you're also going to have bad, and that's where we come in, is to call them out on their bullshit.
Smooth it over.
Smooth it over. Let you guys know, no, they're lying. They're lying to you, and we see it. Okay, so that's why we started the channel, and that's why we do it. We still want to try to make a difference.
And you are.
As cheesy as that sounds, we're still trying to make a difference in your life. And
listen, you're making one in mine, guys. Okay, and
I'm talking to the world. You see me. Where am I?
Yes.
Talking to you all. 5,000 people watching or 6 people watching, whoever. If we can affect a change in somebody, that's a win.
Absolutely. And you know, it's just so interesting that you say that, because I know for myself, when you're mentioning that, like, it stings, and this is incredibly personal to you because this is your profession, your brotherhood, and in sisterhood to our women, our sisters in blue. But that's the same for me when I see, unfortunately, you know, nurses that make either misappropriate or divert medications, or if there is a physician that has malpractice. You know, I try to do the right thing by my patients always. And I can't, no matter what, even if there is a situation that I would want to help a fellow nurse out, I can't, because I'm always going to put my patients first, right?
Correct.
And that's what you're doing, but that you're able to pull out and take care of your community and say, I can't put the badge ahead of who I was sworn to protect and serve.
Correct. Because you wouldn't put your nurse license up for a friend of yours who made a mistake.
No.
And we wouldn't either. You know what I mean? If Gonzo or I messed up that bad, I would tell Gonzo, dude, I have your back, and I'll always be your boy. But you got to tell the truth, and you got to follow in the story. Because I'm not going to give up my pension and my whole career, because somebody messed up. Even if it's my best friend, I can't. I have a family. I have to, I got to take care of. I got to, I got responsibilities, and that's where comes consequences. Right?
Yeah.
Your actions have consequences. And as most people, as cops, I don't think worry about their consequences as much until it's done.
Yeah.
Right? Until it's done. Because you're so used to us going out and doing our job. It's just like you doing your job. You come to a critical scene, you're like, not a big deal. Boom, I've done this 1,000 times. I got it.
Yep.
But then when you mess up and you go, oh shit, did I just give him, 5 cc's of insulin, or was that morphine? There's a big difference, right?
Correct.
So you're like, and you can make a mistake. And again, but that's why we're held to a higher standard as our nurses and doctors, right? We're held that we shouldn't make mistakes.
Yeah.
But we're all human. But we do.
Yeah.
And that sucks. Then that's always going to happen.
But this mistake on the side is blatant.
This is not a mistake.
Right.
This is not a mistake.
Right.
This is 100% on purpose. There's no mistakes in this case.
Yeah.
No mistakes.
Yeah, no, you're absolutely right. And guys, I'm sorry, I don't want to take up any more of your time, but a pleasure to see you.
Yep,
I thank you so much again for jumping on with me last night.
Yep.
And you're the best.
It was our pleasure.
She is. That's Mrs. Parks. That's Law Mommy. She's probably not going to like that. I'll take it back if you don't like it, Melanie. And good old Nurse Kim.
Yep.
Oh, bye, guys. I hope to talk to you soon.
Wait. I got one more.
Ooh.
I got one more. And I don't have a picture of all of you with the guys or all 4 of us. Did you happen to get one?
I think that Miss Parksy, my
my
personal assistant, she might have one.
Okay, and put this one on for you too.
Oh,
double trouble.
That is.
I think you got.
She literally is the best. Guys, were you not like obsessed with Melanie Little? Is she not so down to earth and funny and beautiful and smart?
Cool.
Like I can't. I felt like at home with her.
I was surprised to see how approachable she was.
Yes.
My goodness.
Yeah. She's a wonderful.
She came up to me and she goes, "Hey, you gonna buy me a drink?"
Oh, I love it.
I said, "Why?" She goes, "Because you're in front of the line."
Yeah.
I said, "Okay,
sure."
Gosh, so funny. I'm gonna send you, Steve. I have your we're gonna be text friends now. I'm gonna send you what I have of the guys. And again, thank you so much, and thank you for letting me on. Bye, guys.
Thank you, and we will do this just with you and the guys.
Yep.
Very soon.
I'd love to. I'd be honored. Bye, guys.
Thank you.
All right.
Well, that was fun, and I apologize to a couple people that have been waiting. I knew she didn't have much time.
Well, see who's been waiting the longest. Bring them up.
Yep. We've got Blessed in Texas who's waiting, and I'm going to ask you to wait a little bit longer. She's been a long time sub, so she's awesome. But I think Llewellyn has come and gone a couple times, so I'm going to bring her on. There we go.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
I get it. We got you. We hear you.
Where's
there you go. There you go. Whoa.
Upside down?
There it is. Right side up. There we go.
All right. Sorry, it's a tough act to follow, and there's Kim coming on now. The pressure's on.
No, it's
Just
okay.
be you.
Yeah.
Obviously, love you guys. I'm outside decorating for Christmas, so I keep losing my signal, but I did have a couple of questions for you guys.
Okay.
Now that y'all have been to Canton, I know you said the yard is larger to you because of y'all's lawn sizes in Vegas, but do you still believe that no one could have seen a body there? 7 people?
No.
Okay.
Absolutely, 100% no. They would have seen it.
I've said this before.
I'm from Idaho, so I know what deep snow is. And when you turn your lights on, it lights
Right.
up everything.
So what
Everything.
about 47 pieces of tail light in that yard? What about seeing one large one from the road as you're driving by?
Yeah.
Bullshit. Bullshit. Like I say, don't come at me with that bullshit, because that's bullshit.
And Karen backing up at that speed in that curve and him landing where he landed?
No.
Nah, I don't see it happening. And like I've said, even if she did hit him with the car, I don't care. She did not kill him.
And what about the distance to Brian Albert's bedroom window? Because I know you've called him out on that before. And now seeing it in person, is it even more unrealistic?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, for sure.
It's ridiculous.
Sure. Even when Lank went to the house to talk to him,
yeah,
you would think that he would say, "Was Chloe barking?" Because Chloe is supposed to hear everything.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
If Chloe was still there that morning.
Exactly.
Right. There's so much shady stuff going on.
Yeah.
And I honestly, Gonzo and I love calling out their bullshit, because you might try to get like they're lying so bad. Normal people are like, y'all are fucked up. You know what I mean? So how do you think we feel watching it?
Right.
I'm
Disgusting.
like, this is absolutely disgusting. And yeah, the fact that they're trying to pass this shit off is unbelievable.
The last question that I had, I'm from a small town in Louisiana, so Canton's probably comparable. Now, Officer John O'Keefe was from Canton, and the waterfall y'all went to the 34 Fairview. So that is a very short distance.
Yes.
But yet he had to speak to Jen McCabe twice for directions in that time. I don't believe that that's what those phone calls and texts were about.
Nope.
Yeah, I don't believe so either.
Nope.
How long did it take us to get from the waterfall to the house?
Minutes, right?
Like a minute and a half, 2 minutes.
Right.
From the waterfall to 34 Fairview.
And they were using the Waves app and still missed the street to turn on. I don't believe the Jen McCabe conversations in the car is what that was really about.
Nope, I agree.
There's a reason Jen ran to the first arriving officers very quickly to give them the story. Plant the seed and let it grow.
It's sad. We love you guys. Appreciate you. Appreciate your time. And very impressed that y'all spent the time to go out to Canton and that y'all respond to every single message on y'all's page. That's great.
It's our pleasure. Trust me. I sit there at night, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning, because I don't sleep much. And I go on YouTube and I read every single comment.
Yeah.
I did send you a long one about Justin Root after you brought him up. I think episode before last. I don't know if you read that one, but that one I think you really did look into a little bit more, because it sounded like you read Morrissey's report instead of what his sister uncovered.
Right. And again, I can only find what I can find.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I have to dig deeper into it. Yeah, because everything I've seen so far, it's just, sometimes things are just what they are.
I agree. I agree.
I mean, he had mental issues. My own brother had suffered with severe mental issues after he got out of the war for Desert Storm. He was never the same. And he actually reminds me a lot of Justin Root. Some of his actions, and my brother is no longer with us. He's deceased. He took his own life back in 2015.
Sorry.
And I know everybody wants to scream police brutality or stuff wasn't done right. Sometimes you're in the wrong place, wrong time, you do the wrong things, and consequences come.
I agree.
And you have this too. Is that police, when there's a group like that, they don't know or don't do any assessing, right? The amount of bullets that he got fired upon is crazy. But the cops just didn't assist, or I should say, what's the word I'm looking for?
Well, it was 6 cops, and so there was 30 rounds fired, and there was 6 cops. So from a cop point of view, 6 cops firing 5 rounds each. That's actually pretty good.
Right.
That's actually less rounds than a lot of other places would have fired.
Right.
Here you shoot as many. There's no rule about how many times you have to pull the trigger. It's everybody's threat perception is their own, right? Gonzo might shoot the guy 3 times. I might shoot him once. And it's also placement where you shoot them. So 6 cops firing 5 rounds each, to me, that's not a lot. When you see a guy, and you got to remember, they thought he had a gun because he had a toy gun earlier, right? So they don't know if he still has a gun or not, and then he's reaching or whatever he did. So, you know, again, and there's no body cam footage, you know, so we won't get into all that now, but
the body
either way,
cam got thrown into the cop car, but
I'm
they went up and kicked him, and he was lifeless and then shot after they got the EMT to move away from him.
Right.
So it
Okay.
might be the number of shots might not be as concerning as the whole story, I guess.
No, and I got you, and we'll definitely look into it more. I have to into it. Yeah, we have to read what his sister pulled up.
Yeah, he's got two sisters that have both been on a couple of YouTube channels, but I know people are against Shaun of the Gulf right now, but she did go on there, and it was very informative because she had all of the videos and still shots and everything, and did a lot of explaining about what was withheld from them by Proctor and all that. So it was interesting. Like they said, it didn't have a cell phone, and she pulled out his cell phone records and said, "Well, then where did these come from?" And then all of a sudden, oh, well, we did recover a cell phone.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll look into it.
Yeah, we'll look into it.
Yeah,
for sure.
I appreciate y'all's time. I know y'all been on here a long time.
All right,
Thank
it's
you,
all
y'all
good.
take
It's all
care.
good. Thank you for calling in.
Stay
Thank
safe.
y'all.
It was a pleasure meeting you.
Same to y'all.
Take care.
Bye.
All right, guys, excuse me. I've removed the link from the chat. We are 2 hours 20 minutes in. We do have Blessed in Texas in the green room.
All right.
I'm going to bring her up in a second. You guys have a nice conversation with her. Then I've got some super chats to take us out.
All right.
So with that, here's Blessed in Texas.
Blessed in Texas.
Hey guys, how are ya?
We are well. How are you?
Hey guys.
Oh,
I had
that down. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I was like,
Otherwise, you'll
oh
listen
God,
to the delay.
I don't want to
You'll
hear
really-
myself. I no. Okay, so I wrote you. I sent you the $20 chat, and I made my comments about the dog bite. But something I want to kind of make sure everybody knows is, I mean, because like I said, my mom had this psychotic dog, and he literally did have a psychotic issue. He could be sweet as could be, and if you went down to pick him up, he would, well, yeah, he could just tear my hand up. And I will tell you that when a dog lunges at you and bites you and grabs onto you, you only really get one side of the teeth that drag against you.
Okay.
And so because that FBI lady on G, she'll say things like, well, there weren't bites on, the top and the bottom and things. Anyway, I'm just making that comment because it's true. I really got tore up a lot because I have a TBI, and unfortunately I will test out the definition of insanity a lot.
Yeah.
Don't we all?
Well, I do so about 10 times more.
Trust me. Insanity is like gravity, right? Sometimes all you need is a little push.
Push, exactly.
Trust me,
Exactly.
I gotta dodge that push all the time.
Yeah, for sure.
At least 10 times a day.
Yeah, but so I wanted to bring that up.
Yeah.
And then I wanted to say, I myself tried the backing up thing. We have
Good on you.
2.33 acres.
Nice.
Went out in the pasture, and I was only able to get up to 19 miles an hour before I was like, this is so scary. I'm going to end up flipping my car.
Yeah.
And so it was icy and snowy that night, and there is absolutely no way she got her car up to that speed.
Well, I've said this before. The wheels might be spinning 24 miles an hour.
Well, that's true.
But the car's not moving 24 hours.
It's slick, right? It's sliding as the car's going. Kind of like you're laying wheels, laying rubber, right?
So that doesn't make sense.
I had forgotten that Gonzo did say that. And I definitely agree with that.
Yeah.
So, but so when y'all were approaching the property and everything, I mean, you said so a body would definitely be seen.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yep. Couldn't miss a body laying there. Sorry.
Even at my height, you could see it.
Yeah. Even at night, and I don't care if it's grass, snow. I don't give a shit what's on the ground.
Yeah.
You would see a full man laying on that yard.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I would see a shoe. I would see a hat. You could see a glove, mitten, anything. I mean, you could probably even see like a credit card if it was a dark color.
Well, it's like
Right. Yeah, because the albedo that comes off snow, that
Right.
lighting effect
Right.
would just
Right.
have everything lit up.
Of course, there's a reason people downhill ski and they wear sun goggles, because the
Yeah.
snow can actually give you sunburn and reflect into your eyes. It's really bright.
Right. Now, of course, when they were approaching, was it still dark?
When they weren't there, it was dark in the morning. Yeah.
When
That morning.
okay, when Jen McCabe was driving, or no, Carrie was driving
Right.
Karen's car.
Mhm.
When they arrived there and Karen jumped out of the car, was it still dark at that time? It was,
It had to
wasn't
have
it?
been.
Because
Yeah,
I'm
because-
thinking back to the police videos.
Correct. I was just going to say on the police
Okay.
body cam or their
Yes,
dash
yes.
cam, it's still, it looks like nighttime, and I think it said it was like 6:14 or
Sun
6:24.
might have been just barely peeking, but not.
Yeah, so the sun probably came up
Yeah.
around 7 or so for, you know.
Okay.
But it was
Yeah.
dark.
So
But you still
so
would
yeah,
see.
the headlight would have been, the headlights would have caught it, and you would have seen them laying on the ground for sure.
Yeah, I'm
So
sorry. Yeah, anybody walking by, driving by would have seen somebody laying on that yard. Absolutely.
Absolutely.
okay. Okay. Well, that's cool to know. And
Where
yeah,
you at?
that's
Where you at in Texas?
I am in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. I'm north of Fort Worth.
Okay.
You
And
got 2 acres? 2 acres?
3 acres.
2.33 acres.
Oh, 2.3. Okay.
You want to
Nice.
sell? You want to sell 1 of your acres too?
I don't know. We can talk a deal.
Let's do it.
How much is an
For
acre
sure.
just here?
Like $70,000, $80,000
In Vegas?
Yeah.
Oh, way more than that. Come on.
Well, I don't know.
Yeah, an acre here will cost you probably about 500,000 to 800,000.
Damn.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Very expensive here in Vegas.
Yeah. The last time I was in Vegas, I got food poisoning.
Oh, you went to the
And
buffet?
no. Burger King.
Oh, come on.
Well, you
I
can't blame Vegas
know.
for
What?
that.
It was late at night. We were, like early morning hours, and so we went by the Burger King.
Of course,
You
yeah.
know,
I get
I'm
it.
sorry.
Hey, at least you didn't eat gas station sushi.
Oh gosh, never. And
some
and I
people eat
will
that.
tell you, we had the hotel doctor came up, and he was like, she needs to go to the hospital because of course I've been vomiting.
Yep.
And so we had to pack our bags because we had to go to the airport in a while. So I had to pack my bag, feeling awful. Had to go to the airport, get an IV, and the doctor there was like, "Oh, she just drank too much," and I was like, "No, I'm pretty sure it probably was the Burger King."
Yep.
Sounds like you needed Nurse Kim.
I know, she would have been great to have around that day.
She would have been perfect.
Yep.
Perfect. Well, anyway, I'm going to let y'all talk to some others if you have them,
Okay.
but it's
Thank
been
you.
great to talk to you, and thanks for
Yeah.
the encouragement to call in.
Thank you for blessing
Absolutely.
us.
Yes. It's
And
our pleasure.
love you guys. So
Thank you for
have a
watching.
good night. And Steve, love you too.
Yes.
Thank you.
Everybody
Love
loves
you.
Steve. He's like Raymond. Everybody loves Steve.
Everybody loves Randy.
I love the Raymond comment.
Stay blessed.
Okay.
Stay blessed
Bye.
in Texas.
I certainly will. And I will just say that the glare got my name wrong earlier, but that's
did he?
okay. Yeah, that's all right.
He's
He'll
still
figure it out.
hungover.
Will messes a lot of things up. It's okay.
I think it's because I think they thought I was making a snipe comment, but it was just an honest comment. So anyway,
It's all good.
everyone's on edge with this Karen Reed thing, and some people just need to calm down a
Chill
little
out,
bit.
man. Chill the
Yeah,
F out. Smell
Not
the roses,
everybody's
man.
coming after everybody else. So anyway,
Yeah.
all right. Have a
Thank
great
you all.
night.
All right.
Do I
Take
just
care.
hang up, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
All right. Well,
Have a
she
nice
was
day.
our list.
That's me. How do I hang up? How do I get off the screen?
What camera am I looking at?
Unplug the phone.
All right. I wanted to we've got some Venmos.
Glenn Fry is the one that sung that song. Glenn Fry.
Oh yeah.
He's
Okay.
on?
From the
Yeah.
Eagles. Yeah. Okay. Wow. 30 minutes later. Thanks, G. Ah, fuck. Oh, you saw the chat. You cheated. Whoever helped him out, I'm coming for you. He tried to pass it off on his own. Son of a biscuit. Glenn Fry, really? Okay.
Yeah.
You cheated.
Yeah.
Okay. So I can't see the chat.
We got
Good
some
blind.
Venmos. Lauren August sent us $20. She said to help add to keep things going. Love the show and all of you.
Thank you.
Thank you so
Every day we
much.
do this is a train wreck, bro, for us. You should have seen us trying to figure out how to connect these phones and
don't tell them. They don't need to know. Everything ran smoothly.
Oh yeah.
It was perfectly splendid.
Yeah.
Perfectly splendid.
Just like how we planned it.
Always
There
worked
are
out just
no
like
problems. Everything's
there are no problems.
We do that on purpose to be entertaining.
Yeah. No, we
It's
don't. Like at the
scripted.
beginning of blank. Pause it, Steve. Steve, where are you at? Steve said, talk to me just like I'm in the room. We talked to him in your room, he don't answer.
You don't answer.
So we
Yeah, I
found
was
out
sleeping.
It was no, he had to unmute our mic or something. I don't.
We got another Venmo from Lauren August, 2 in a row. She says, loved you guys on LTL. Gas money for your travels. Upwards and onward, guys. Love the chemistry between the three of you. Happy Thanksgiving. It's $20.
You too.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yes. And all of these super chats and Venmo donations was the reason we were able to go out to Massachusetts.
Yeah.
Fortunately, we weren't able to hang with everybody, but we're coming back. So
Yep.
We got another Venmo from Eleanor Jarvis. $50.
Jeez.
Thank you.
Holy
Love the show.
Thank you.
Keep doing this with the glare. So she saw last week or 2 weeks. It's 2 weeks already? Wow.
Yeah.
Is it?
Pause it, Steve.
Pause it, Steve. Pause it. We got you pause it, Steve.
We got a $15 Venmo from Trisha Borg.
Borg.
She says, love you guys and think it's awesome that you went to Boston for Karen's event and don't feel bad about any crap you're receiving online. Keep being your fabulous selves, doing great work. Thank you.
We don't.
So those are the Venmos. Thank you, everybody.
Okay.
Now, ooh,
damn, these things just keep scrolling, dude. What's going on?
I know everybody's wild today. Like Baker said,
Like
they're
Dead
drunk.
Sea squirrels, man. They just keep going.
Dead Sea squirrels?
Well,
Did you say squirrels or squirrels?
I plead the fifth.
He said the Dead Sea squirrels.
English is not my first language, senor.
Clearly.
Leave me alone.
Oh, you know what you said in the one video, the Vegas video we did. You said we do the 400 blocks, AKA as known as the 100 blocks, not the 400 blocks. They're just 100 blocks.
It was
we memorized 100 blocks to get around in Vegas. Every street has its own number, so
yeah.
You know,
It's just a slight oversight.
it's okay. I knew what you meant. I was going to correct you then, but I didn't want to embarrass you, so I'll embarrass you now.
Come on now.
All right, I found myself on the super chats. We got one from Just Ducking Around, $4.99. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Just Ducking Around.
This is rock. This rocks? I don't know. Thanks for letting me on Free Karen Read.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Oh, this is rock.
This is rock.
Yeah, you're right.
I get it.
Gotcha. He's rocky.
You know, I appreciate all those first time callers I mean, they're all first time callers because we're just doing this, right? But having the courage to come out and expose themselves to thousands of people, right?
It's awesome.
It takes courage.
It does.
And that's what everybody needs to do in this Karen Read revolution.
It's got to have some balls, man. Have some balls and
yeah.
do it.
Oh, guys, we need a drum roll sound effect or something. Tara in Boston, $100.
Jeez.
Wow. Thank you so much.
I think we got to send her a shirt or something.
Yeah, you should call in.
Call
She
in.
says, yes, join us. She says, love you guys. Justice for John O'Keefe. Free
Yep.
Karen Reed.
Yep. I know.
That is awesome. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
We might go back to Boston sooner with that. Nurse Kim, aka Nurse Mommy. LV Cops, you've restored confidence to citizens and law enforcement. Thanks for being real. You are loved by so many. I'd be honored to join your show sometime. Steve will always have chocolate cake. That was good cake, too.
Mm-hmm.
That was great cake.
She did
I
steal
kind
your
of
cake.
got mad when I gave her half and then couldn't have it back.
She took that first bite and her eyes lit up and she was like, oh, hell no, that's some good cake.
Yeah. The reason that we...
Steve never saw it again.
No, the reason that it was the... I saw people roaming around with cake, and it'd been a while since I ate. So I'm like, oh, man, I'd love a piece of cake. So I go over to where the food was, and there was a big table, and I see one lone piece of chocolate cake on there, and there was three of the staff behind the table, and I looked at them, and I said, hey, where's the cake? And they pointed to the lone piece of chocolate cake, and they're like, that's the last one. I looked to my left, looked to my right, and nobody was there. Took it, went back to the table. Nurse Kim was like, ooh, I'd love some cake. I'm going to go get some. This is the last one, but I'll split it with you.
You're such a gentleman, Steve.
I'm a nice guy.
I was looking for it.
I would have taken the whole damn thing.
I would lick the plate.
Southeast Sally, $2 super chat. Thanks for a great show. Call-ins rock.
Yeah. They do rock. I love the call-ins. Awesome idea, Steve. That was a great idea.
Yeah.
Lillian L is back. She gifted 10 memberships.
Wow. Thank you, Lillian. Thank you.
We got lots of new members today.
Yeah, a lot of new members today. Welcome, all of you.
Welcome to
LVCopsTV. Get yourself a
Teresa,
look.
$20 super chat. This one's for Gonzo.
Yeah.
Short people, God only lets things grow until they are perfect.
Do I
Some
need to
of
say
us
anything
didn't
else?
take as
Nope.
long as others.
Nope.
Do I need to say anything else?
Nope. That was perfect. Well said. Well said, Teresa.
Spread that out. Copy that and paste it everywhere, Steve. I'm gonna make a shirt of that.
Teresa gets the first one.
Yep. I'm screenshot that, dude. I'm doing it.
Please pass the peppers back once again with $1.99.
Pass the pepper.
Now watch that lady that made that comment. It's like 5'9".
Yeah.
5'10".
6 foot.
Yeah. Here, look at that, Gonzo.
LV Cops. Integrity.
Yeah, integrity, man. That's the only thing you can give away, man. You can't. Nobody can take it from you.
Yeah.
Here you go.
Gotta hold on to it, man. You gotta hold on to it.
Yeah.
Both hands.
Whoa.
Both hands.
Man.
$5 super chat from Liz Swift.
Thank you, Liz. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for coming to Mass to help Karen and expose the corruption surrounding this case.
Yeah, for sure.
It's a lot. It's a lot of it.
I want you to be honest with me right now. Look at me in the camera. Does my nose look big, or is it just me?
I think it's just you.
Nothing's big.
Whoa.
All right, that's fighting words now. Steve, where are you at?
I mean, on your face. This is from a new friend that we got to meet, Kathy O'Grady.
Yes.
$49.99. Thank you so much. She says it was amazing having breakfast with all of you the next morning.
Dude, that's what we need to come up with a term like that, right? That's a good idea. Yeah. Breakfast with the cops.
Yeah, that was cool. Coffee with cops. Cops and coffee.
Cops and coffee.
Cops, co-ops and coffee.
Cops and coffee.
Pay no mind to the red hair in my profile.
Pay no mind to the red hair in my profile pic. Thank you for donating all of the profits to Karen. And I think she's one of the pictures I'm going to show right here at the end.
Okay.
Thank you so much, Kathy. It was an honor to have breakfast with you. And are you the one that had the daughter? There. All right,
Yeah.
the Goodmans. Excuse me. The good.
Yeah.
Goodmans are always gifting.
Good
They're
ones are
everywhere.
back. Gifting 5 memberships. Thank you, Goodmans.
Yes. And as a matter of fact, I just hit them on YouTube in the comments, thanking them for all those memberships. If my memory calls me collect, which
Reject that call, please.
when my memory calls
Reject
me collect, I listen.
Reject that.
I accept that call. So no, if it whatever, you know what I mean. Thank you. No, but
Please pass the peppers back once again with $5.
Let's go, Pat.
Thank you.
I had a shepherd who had a tumor. She could flip. Those were dog bites. Meatballs, posse, insults intelligence. I'm disgusted with corruption.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Us too.
Did they find like pork DNA on his arm like that?
Something like that. Yeah.
I give my dog pork ears all the time.
Yeah. Yeah. We all know what happened.
No, I want bacon. $10 super chat from Jay-Z.
Jay-Z?
Jay-Z.
The rapper?
Not
I can't believe
Jay-Z.
Jay-Z's following us. Thank you, Jay-Z. But wouldn't want to be in your shoes right now. Matter of fact, keep your money.
You're gonna need it.
Get back to New York. Yeah, the whole P. Diddy thing. Wow, that's getting crazy. Maybe we should do the P. Diddy. There's no cops in that.
Nah.
That's just a bunch of. That's a big mess. Yeah. We'll avoid that.
Yeah.
Well, this is Jay-Z says, loves your content. Love your content. I just had my 5th knee surgery in 2 years.
Wow.
Currently on bed rest and completely without a knee. Getting a new knee, number 3 on the 11th. Thank you so much for your service, keeping me thinking and for laughs.
Wow.
We have how many videos do we have, Steve? 100?
We're approaching 100, yeah.
I should give you plenty of time
Jay-Z,
to cover that knee.
you got a lot of videos to catch up on, my man. And we tell crazy stories in our videos because we're totally unscripted. You could watch a video and get a really funny, crazy story. It has nothing to do with that video. Just saying, Gonzo and I go off, and sometimes it just reminds us of things. So you never know what you're going to see. Yeah, you never know what you're going to see in those videos. I forget what stories we told. It's been a while, huh?
Well, Jay-Z, we hope we hope you get well soon.
Yep. Get that Anthem knee. You're like Wolverine.
Don't chip out on that therapy, man. You need that therapy.
No, yeah. I would order adamantium. Oh, it's good enough for Wolverine. It's good enough for you.
Leah M, $10 super chat. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hank is at a serious disadvantage. He has no idea. He's going to end up being more anchor than buoy, unfortunately.
Yeah.
I'm sure he's traditionally a great defense attorney, but he's in uncharted water.
And that's it. And Action Jackson is giving him time to get everything in order. But he knows he's going to get destroyed.
I wouldn't even take it. I'd be like, you want to take this case? Nope. Something in the handbook about a 10-foot pole?
Wouldn't touch it.
Yeah, wouldn't touch it. No.
We got the return of Piney Woods Law and Crime.
Okay.
She's been a member for a month now.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I don't think this was intentionally put on here. It says, when I represented Texas DPS, there was an ombudsman. Sometimes when they're members for a certain amount of time, it just pops up one of their comments. So thank you for being a member. Linda gifted a membership. Thank you, Linda.
Thank you, Linda.
So What the Duck is a new member.
What the Duck?
I think we read something from them a little bit ago.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, What the Duck?
What the Duck became a YouTuber. Let's go. Vámonos.
Our Kathy at Raw Bath and Beauty.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, guys, I have to pop off.
What?
I work tonight and have to get a nap in. I don't know if you got my link, Raw Bath and Beauty. Thanks again for sharing. I have a picture of all the stuff. I need to put it out there with a link.
I have a picture of it too, but it's me rubbing it out.
Rubbing it out.
I said rubbing it on. Rubbing it.
She makes wonderful soaps and bath bombs and lotions and
candles.
Yeah,
my wife was on that website for hours.
Yeah, look it up, people. Trust me, it's good stuff.
Yeah, I use that soap almost daily.
Yeah, and it's nice and it
smells good.
It smells good. It's all good products.
It smells the whole bathroom.
And it's made in the USA.
America.
Yeah, America. Can't beat
She sent some jams too.
Yeah.
She sent everything.
Yeah, I wanted to try that jalapeno.
You need to have cream cheese and crackers with that, so you have the sweet and sour and a little spice.
Tell me how to eat my jam.
I just did.
Motherfucker, trying to tell me how to eat my jam.
I just did.
I know how to eat jam. You don't got to tell me, but I do like it with cream cheese.
I told you.
You know what I
Thank
did? Put eggs on top of cream cheese with my bagel and bacon. Oh, it's good.
I like my cream cheese with salsa on it, and then you get a tortilla chip and.
Well, that's like the Mexican.
What did I just say?
Yeah.
What did I just say?
Yeah. Ketchup, Steve. Ketchup.
Ketchup. Thank you, Kathy.
Thank you, Kathy.
10 pounds from Maniacal Miss.
Maniacal. 10 pounds.
What does she have to say?
She says, "Are you worried that the same thing will happen to the jury again?"
Yeah, that's the
With
big
jury.
concern.
The jurors don't get to see everything for reasons. I still don't understand reasonable doubt. Love you guys. Thank you. How can anyone even be on the jury without knowing about this case, especially in that area?
Good luck. Good luck getting a jury. I mean, unless they're just going and picking up crackheads.
That's the biggest dark horse right there.
Yeah.
You just don't know how they're going to go.
Yeah, I don't understand how the other jury came with their conclusion.
Well, they're not privy to all the information.
And again, they should be. They should be privy to everything. They should get to see all the evidence. Yeah, it's disgusting. So, yeah, hopefully we'll get a decent jury. Some people that aren't stupid.
They're not handled by another.
Yeah, they're not tainted.
Yeah.
Or bought already. I mean, it does happen.
Yeah.
I mean, I just saw P. Diddy. He was trying to send out bail out $50 million, and he was already talking. They have him on conversations on text trying to bribe jurors.
Yep.
It happens when you have a lot of money. It's even easier.
Yeah.
So that's what we're worried about. Good jury.
Thank you for the 10 pounds, Maniacal. Oh, Nana, 1776, gifted 50 memberships.
Wow.
Yeah.
Jeez.
That's like $100.
That's $100 now.
Wow.
That's a good
We
year.
need to make some more member
1776.
content. After this, you guys need to record some member stuff.
I know. That's a great year, 1776.
I did a little short for you there, Steve. I don't know.
Yeah, I got it.
I still have to do mine. It's my fault. I apologize. I did one yesterday. Right? Yeah. It's out today.
Yeah.
But I have to do one for the members. I will do that today.
Yeah.
Or tomorrow. And unless I forget. Steve's always texting me.
And Brian's reply is, "I'll do it tomorrow."
I'm always busy. I'm a busy person.
All right. Thank you, Nana.
But you've earned it. So it's my fault, and I apologize.
So we got at least like
No
100 new members today. That's crazy.
No excuses on my part. So I do apologize. I really do.
Super
Well,
sticker.
yeah. We got a crazy super sticker from Cynthia, 1880, $20. Thank you.
Thank you, Cynthia. Thank you.
We can't see those in our interface, but they show up on YouTube. They're pretty cool. They're fun. Oh, M. Fetters, another 10 memberships.
Wow.
Thank you.
Jeez. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
I've never had so many friends in my life.
Me neither. Do they get to pick who they give the membership to?
No,
Or?
it's random to who's in the chat.
Oh, so it's just
like a lottery.
So M. Fetters doesn't get to pick people. It just
randomly picks them.
I don't know how it works. So just asking. Okay.
I think we had at one point we had 800 or something in the chat. I think everybody's a member now because all these gifts.
Strangers welcome. The strangers welcome. You're going to get to see a lot of funny stuff. A lot of behind the scenes.
Take advantage of it. Look at the playlist.
Yeah, look at the playlist. Watch it. I mean, it's funny. It's funny stuff.
Listen, if we're your flavor, stick around. If we're not, we're okay with it.
Yeah. If you don't enjoy the stuff, it's all good.
Yeah.
It's all good.
Thank you, M. Fetters. We got Life Love with $5 super chat. She has a question.
Okay.
Did either of you know of the missing person case, Curtis Alder? About 7 or 8 years ago, he was her cousin, and was found and has since passed. Much love and respect.
Curtis Alder.
You guys are still working then.
Oh yeah, no. I'm just trying to think. I've had a couple big missing persons in my day, but I don't. That name's not ringing a bell. Mm-hmm.
No, that would go to missing persons immediately, especially if they had a medical or mental issue.
Right.
It would automatically get escalated to that level.
Correct. Yeah, and then we might need a little bit more details than that too. Than a name, like area of town. He was missing? Was it suspicious, or was he just on his own? You know what I mean? That's kind of that'll help us refresh our recollection, because we got to remember we've seen a lot and helped a lot, did a lot of things for a lot of people for 42 years. Hard to remember everybody's name.
Yeah.
Donna Roca sent a fun $2 super sticker. Thank you.
Thank you, Donna. Thank you.
And as well as retired prison captain, $5 super sticker.
Thank you. Yeah, he comments a lot. Retired prison captain. I just answered one of his comments, I think, yesterday. Thank you for your service, sir. Thank you for your service.
Tracy Fagan has a question or a statement. $5. I came from a cop family. My dad and pops would be having a heart attack with this corruption.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yes.
And a lot of cops there in Boston are probably like, what the frick's going on as well, but they can't really say anything.
Yeah.
You know, it'd be tough for them.
Yeah. I mean, I get it. You know, you don't want to put a bullseye on your back, but.
And that's exactly what they'd be doing.
Yeah. But, yeah. That's every person's got to search his own soul and do the right thing that they see fit at the right time. And if some people just don't, it's tough. It's tough to stand up for what's right.
It is.
Well, we got retired prison captain again with $5.
Thank you, sir.
He says, you guys represent the badge with honor and integrity. Cheers.
Thank you.
2 shots of whiskey, one for me and one for Gonzo.
Hey, about me. I don't get no.
No, you're not allowed.
Yeah.
Cutting you off.
I'll have a drink. Sure.
You can have the flag.
One of the proudest moments of my life is when my brother pinned my badge.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And he told me, he said, remember what that badge indicates or is what it means.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And it's everything that you've sacrificed through the academy, family, and whatnot.
Yeah.
And do the right thing at all time.
Yeah.
My brother was he's still alive, but he retired. But he was always the same way, always doing the right thing. Right. Never told a lie that I can remember. And as a matter of fact, when I would screw up, he would take the beating. Right? He did it, Mom. Did you do it? Yep. He'd always take the beating.
Good older brother.
Right? Right. Then he'd beat me up later.
Yeah. Yeah. My brother was the same way. He always looked out for me. He was older.
Yeah.
He was exactly 2 years older than me. We're 2 years and 3 days apart. I'm April 20th, and he was April 17th.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what older brothers do.
Yeah, that's true.
I miss him every day.
Sorry about that, buddy.
Nah, what can you do,
Allergic to Stupid went and got some Benadryl and is back with the $5 super chat. Having my second neck surgery on Wednesday. Your channel will get me through recovery.
There you go.
Well, it'll be even better if you medicate up good.
Yes. Yeah. You'll enjoy it a lot more. You'll laugh a lot more if you're all messed up. So we highly recommend that. Take an extra 2 or 3 of them pills and put on LVCopsTV, push play, and
Nurse Kim says it's okay too.
Yeah. Go through our playlist. There's like 95 videos. Enjoy.
And let's see. Kathy is a member for 2 months now. Hanky panky after meatballs job.
Yeah.
And we got a ton of new members. So I think that's it for the super chats. Thank you everybody so much.
Yeah. Thank you.
What a show.
Very appreciated. I feel we're almost 3 hours in and we still got about 700 people watching.
Yeah.
So
I mean, that's why we do it. Is for them. That's the lives. I mean, we enjoy getting to meet and talk to everybody. That's why we do it. Plain and simple.
I like getting put on the spot.
I like it as well. Yeah, it's nice not knowing what's coming. That's what makes it fun. It's kind of like going through the door. You don't know what's there. That's what makes it fun. It's scary, but it's fun. Same as this.
You have to go through it.
Yeah, you got to go through it. So we do it when we put you on the spot as well. But you just got to do it. It's scary, but it's also fun. And then once you do it, don't you feel so much better?
Yeah.
And more like, I'm really glad I did that.
Those guys
they were just normal guys because we are just normal guys.
Yeah.
Hey Gonzo, there's a message for you on the screen from Kendra.
Okay. What does it say? Oh.
I'll call right now and put you on the spot.
No, I'm using my phone to record.
Oh yeah, yeah. Don't call. Don't call us.
Kendall.
Did you put your do not disturb him?
I did.
Okay.
Well, we've gone really long, but I kind of want to share a little bit more. Since it just happened a week ago, I've got a bunch of photos I wanted to put up on the screen.
Yeah.
From
Let's
the
reminisce.
event.
Let's reminisce.
And you know, because it's just most people have put all their pictures out already. We're slow, but
Oh, okay.
so I'm gonna pop these on.
What do you expect?
We're a day late, dollar short. What do you want? Nothing but the best at LVCopsTV.
Yeah. Hey, those posters were awesome.
See, like Rocky. Didn't I say like Rocky? The Rocky one poster, black and white.
And
looks sick.
I think Mizzy just sent this to us a minute ago. I think.
That's
oh,
awesome.
hang on, we got another Venmo from Pam.
Pam.
Blowing up $10 for our next trip to Massachusetts.
Thank you.
I never know how
Thank
to
you.
say it.
Thank
To
you.
Mass.
Going for the cause.
Mass. You know, they told us
Mass.
nobody says Massachusetts. Shit. Massachusetts. Massachusetts?
I can't
Thank
say
you.
Yeah, that's why they call it Mass.
Too many S's.
Yeah, it's too messed up.
Thank you, Pam. So,
MISS.
guys, what's going on in this photo?
We are signing. No, I'm holding Karen Reed's poster. Karen's dad is signing his name along with his wife and the son as well.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's going to be auctioned off. Or it might have been.
That's the print that Brian from LTL was talking about. The print. It's not just the poster. That's like fabric. It was really thick. It was really nice. Yeah.
Sorry, guys.
Yeah. No, that's all right. That's not just a poster. That's a really good print picture. Yeah. That'd be to have that frame. Have that frame would be awesome. Yeah. And then with their signatures, that's even cooler.
Yeah, Karen had signed it, and then Bill was signing it, and then
Nate, her
Janet.
brother.
Yeah, mom and dad, whole family.
Mom and dad, yep.
Mama.
All right,
And this was sent from Miss Parks.
Yeah, Miss Parks in the house.
Miss Parks in the house. That's right.
Yeah, Miss Parks in the house.
With the mommies.
Right. Yep.
Nurse mommy and law mommy.
Yep. Yep.
Now everybody's probably seen this one, but they've only seen the four of us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
TV's in there.
But you can crop it any way you want, right? So.
Yep, Will and Turtle Boy in there. They were awesome.
Turtle Boy's in there. Will's in there. Yep.
Yep. That bar was busy.
Yeah, because Will was there.
I know.
Love you, Will.
Yeah.
Oh, there's another one with her, Miss Parks.
Mm-hmm.
This is my buddy Doug.
Doug is a good man. Goes around, no questions asked.
Yep, Doug the Beard. Doug the Beard, like Gandalf over there. Yeah, he drove us all around. It was nice.
He's a good dude.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Doug.
Epic beard.
There's Bonnie.
There's Bonnie.
Wearing your jacket?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
She is wearing my jacket.
Bonnie drove us from the hotel to Brian's studio, LTL Media, for the live, instead of us having to take an Uber.
Yeah. Is that your way? A little bit.
Yeah. She goes, it's kind of on the way, but either way, I'll take you. See, that's the kind of people, like just nice people.
I wanted to go back to this one for a second because I was texting with Doug and I sent him some photos. And he said, I don't know if he said this to you guys now. He says you guys look like an Easter basket.
Oh yeah, the pastel colors, yeah.
Pastel color.
Yeah.
I'm trying to bring spring in.
I was gonna bring a blue shirt. It was like the same as Gonzo's, but I was like, at the end, I changed it to the purple.
Purple people eaters.
All right.
Well, it's
There's
stuff on
your
my face.
Portuguese steak.
Yeah,
that was so good.
It was good, and we were hungry too. We didn't eat.
Shout out to Charlie.
Yeah, Charlie for hooking us up. Thank you, Charlie.
What's up, sir?
But we didn't
Charlie.
eat that morning. We all had one donut from Dunkin' Donuts. Well, I think Steve had two because he's a pig. I had one donut, and then we got on a plane, and we didn't eat again till we got on the plane at 6:30, and we didn't eat. This picture's at like 7:30 at night.
I didn't eat anything all day because I was afraid to go to the bathroom in the airplane, hit that eject button, and who knows where.
Yeah, we were starving.
Yeah.
There's the crew that was at dinner. We got Will, Kelly, Reed, Noah,
Yep.
Lori, and Charlie.
Yeah.
Yep.
Good time.
Yeah, it was a good place.
Charlie shirt's on the way, right?
Yep.
Yeah, it's already. It should be arriving in the next couple of days.
Yep.
Bunch of clowns.
Yeah.
That was at breakfast.
I need to zoom in and see what you're typing on your phone there, Gonzo.
I'm responding to text messages from
Yeah. No, you were responding to YouTube.
YouTube. Yeah.
Yeah. He was. I had a headache. I wasn't sleeping much. I couldn't even jump on YouTube those 2 days. Gonzo. I have pictures of Gonzo responding. He's sitting there just going away at the comments.
There's
Mr. Murphy. Officer Murphy. A sergeant, right?
Retired Sergeant Murphy. Yep.
Good guy, dude.
Peter Murphy. Yeah. Great guy. Great interview. Wait do you all see the interview? He's a class act. It's good.
He said I'm gonna give you some meat to the bone.
He did, and I'm not gonna say a word.
Yeah.
You'll have to watch it to see.
Waterfall.
Oh, that's at the waterfall.
Yeah. And there she is.
Yep.
The very first in-fan
Yeah.
interaction.
She was the very first person to ever recognize us. Probably the very last person to ever recognize us.
Waterfall. Oh, you guys didn't come to this. I was having very tasty tropical pink drinks with Will at the Chili's.
Oh yeah.
We went and took a nap. I needed like an hour nap. Yeah. Because we knew it was going to be a long night with Karen, so we had to get some sleep. I took like an hour and a half power nap, I think.
But it's funny. Dougie was there with us too, but there was a woman straight across the bar that kept looking at Will real funny.
Yeah.
And he's looking back, and they kept looking at each other, and then he like made this weird face, and she's like, "I follow you."
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it's weird. It's weird when people recognize you.
So I walked over
Vegas,
there.
we don't have that. We don't have that problem in Vegas. Nobody recognizes us, and nobody cares.
I walked over there. I'm like, "Hey, do you you know who the LV cops are? LV Cops TV?" She's like, "No."
See?
So I gave her a card. I'm like, "Well, you need to watch us because we're YouTubers too, and we kind of do care and read stuff like Will does. So check us out." And I told her, say something to me. Say, "Hey, Steve, it was nice meeting you at Chili's or whatever," and I'll. But I haven't seen it. But if you guys saw it, let me know. Just a snap from the event. We got Aiden and Microdots there, and Aiden's girl.
Man, the booze was flowing.
We had 250 people.
Yep.
You can't tell here, but that's when Mr. Reed was speaking. Got a standing ovation.
Mm-hmm.
Look at these guys.
Handsome.
Wow. We should go on a show like that.
Mm-hmm.
This was awesome.
That was cool.
That was a cool sign, man.
Yeah. That was a cool sign.
They had a lot of cool gifts.
They did. I wanted that sign. That was cool.
Did you put in for a LV Cops TV shirt?
I did not.
I didn't.
I think there was only one ticket in there.
What?
I'm kidding. I don't know.
No, there was a bunch. It was.
But the woman right there with the tattoo on her shoulder on the right, she's the one that won that shirt.
Yeah.
Yep.
She won a lot of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Kelly.
Might have been planned.
Oh, yeah, her right there in the middle. She's a little blurry. Cop Daddy shirt. And the woman there with the gentleman pointing is the one that won that.
They're coming to Vegas.
Mm-hmm.
Honeymoon or something like that.
Yeah.
He's a CO.
I went to her and I said, "Hey, do you want them to sign your shirt?" She's like, "No, we're coming to Vegas."
Yeah, I don't blame her. I don't need somebody's signature on a shirt. You're gonna wear the shirt.
Yep.
There's the mommies.
Mm-hmm.
They were awesome. Everybody was awesome.
Yeah, it was a great time.
I had to get one with Mike.
Mike's
He
a
went
good
out.
Mm-hmm.
He went out with Tom, and we're kind of hiding, doing whatever they were doing. So that was fun. Tom CPU. Resistant is silent. I can never get it right. Resistance to silence.
Mm-hmm. I remember them.
Charlie. There she is. She told me afterwards, she's like, "I didn't sit down and I didn't eat the whole night."
Holy moly.
Oh.
She was working.
Yeah, she was all over the place.
She put Kelly Reed. She put it all together, and she. Like say it again. I mean, She was amazing. She was the best.
Yeah, she did a lot.
She's the reason we were there.
Yeah, she did a lot.
Poor Karen.
Yeah.
Tom CPU.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, he's a smart dude.
Mm-hmm.
Jeez, oh Pete.
I had to go on with Will and Microdots, the tall guys.
Yep.
Gonzo's actually in this picture. You just can't see him.
Where?
We can't see you.
Well, you're down below.
Ah,
You're standing. Mr. Betterow.
Mr. Betterow. He was having a good time.
Yeah, he was.
Another angle sign, and we got Brian LTL. He's the one that got the posters. He made a whole video of the signing, and he will be auctioning those off. Will was picking the invisible bugs from.
We're not sure what Will was doing.
Yeah, Will was doing a lot of fun stuff that night. Of course, Karen there. I don't know where Gonzo was. Maybe you were taking the picture in this one.
I don't know.
Yeah. See, we got Will hiding back there.
Yeah.
And then Mr. Reed and Mr. LTL. It's good group.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good picture.
There's the comedian doing Trump.
Yeah.
La Mommy. And we got Mizzy.
Yep.
Everyone's probably seen this one.
That's the crew.
Yep.
They all like to comment on the skinny jeans and the shoes.
Let's go.
And then the next morning,
with
Bonnie and
this is the redhead girl, right? The way in the back, the daughter.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So that was fun.
That was freezing that morning.
I think that's it. Oh yeah. Well, he wasn't. He was warm.
Well, Will is crazy.
No, Gonzo's warm in the jacket.
Yeah, well, I don't know why Will's out there with no shirt or with just a shirt on. It was cold that morning.
He was feeling no pain.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Takes courage to wear stripes.
Mm-hmm.
Before the LTL show, during the LTL show, Brian is killer dude. That's it.
Yeah, thank you, Steve.
All right. Thank you, sir.
Okay, put a fork in it.
That's it. 3 hours and 8 minutes. Thank you for everyone, all the super chats, all of the love. You're all awesome. I'm gonna let the guys take you out.
Wow, what did we learn? I'll tell you what we learned.
People are amazing.
Exactly. People came out of the comfort zone.
Yeah.
Right. To share their thoughts with us.
Yeah.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
It's courage, right? And that's the epitome of what's going on with Karen Reed.
Yeah.
Right? Everybody's showing their courage. The grounded pounds of crews out there just doing their thing.
Yeah.
Right. Showing their support.
Yep.
And what that does, it grows.
Yep.
Right. People drive by, huh? Beep, 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 beep.
Yep.
Right.
Yep. As some people get courage, it encourages other people to get courage, like we're trying to do, push people out. Next thing you know, you got 1 million people with a lot of courage.
And what happens? Power in numbers.
Very powerful.
Yeah.
Very powerful. Very powerful.
Every once in a while, there's a little thought in my head that comes out.
Yeah.
Makes sense. Right?
Yep.
So we appreciate
All right.
everybody joining us today.
It's been a good day.
It's been a long day for us.
Yeah, we've been here 5-6 hours.
Yeah.
So it was well worth it though. We enjoy talking to you guys immensely.
Yeah.
It's a lot of fun for us. And when Steve said, "Hey, what do you guys want to do today after we filmed Lank, Sergeant Lank this morning?" I said, "Oh, let's do a Q&A with everybody." So put the thumbnail out and let everybody come in, call in, ask us questions.
Yeah.
It makes us happy, right?
We did it early too.
Yeah, and we do it early, and we will do it early. Now that we're the same days off, it's a lot easier for us to get together. That's why I moved over to Mandalay Bay.
Yeah.
So
Thank you.
Thank you for all of your generosity. Thank you for your patience. We try to deliver on pretty much everything we say, but again, it's tough. It's like a little business, and it's tough. It's a lot of hours, a lot of hard work. So we appreciate your patience with us.
Yeah.
We have a lot of stuff coming down, a lot of interviews to do, a lot of directions.
More work than our full-time job.
But
it's fun.
Yeah,
It's fun.
Yeah, I said I'd do more work now, retired, than I ever worked when I was working.
Yeah.
You know, but hey, we appreciate you, every single one of you. Welcome all the new members. Welcome to the ride-alongs and the veterans and the rookies and the legendary. Andrea, hope you're well.
Yeah.
We're praying for you. Hang in there, girl. We got you. Karen.
We got you.
We got you. Kelly, Nate, everybody.
We got
Mr. Reed, Mrs. Reed. We got you. We got the West Coast locked down for trying to help as much as we can, and we will keep doing it.
Yeah.
So, thanks for watching.
And for those who are still serving, have a safe tour of duty, please.
Make a difference in someone's life. Stay classy, Las Vegas.
World.
And world. Don't interrupt me. See, ruin. I can say stay classy, Las Vegas, and then world.
Always.
As soon as we get out of here, I'm going to punch him.
Peace.
See you.
1 Sam 5 and 1 Sam 6, copy of 425 call.
Copy. 1 Sam 5 en route.
1 Sam 6, copy, en route.